close as you can. I want to make sure you can you guys hear me in the way back? Everything? Okay, good. That's a good sign.
Yeah, as long as you stay, it's fine.
Hey, Trap.
I work with you.
We're going to begin in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We're beginning. It's a military. It's a veteran rally, so we felt we should start on time. We never start anything on time. This is our first time, so give everybody a round of applause for getting here on time. Make sure your cameras are on, mics are on. Everybody gets set up so we can roll. 1 minute.
Jolly. Jolly.
Yeah, I'll talk.
Oh yeah, make an introduction. That guy's hilarious. Yeah.
I do not know where
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. If I could get everybody to start this rally, what we're going to do is we are going to present the colors. So if you're able-bodied and can, I'm asking you to stand. I'm asking you to remain silent. Move your hat if you have them. And we're going to present the colors. If we can kill that music over there. Everybody's good to go?
Oh!
I'm going to give you guys some military history. If you just noticed, after we posted the colors, I inverted the American flag. For those of you who don't know, flags have long been a method of communication in the military. According to United States Title Code, an upside-down flag should only be flown in cases of extreme danger to life or property. If a military base reversed their flag and you were to see that, you would know that they are probably under siege. I reversed this flag here today because our country is in distress. We have a fascist in the White House. He has a Republican Congress who does his bidding, a Supreme Court who kisses his ass, and he rules the executive branch he rules by executive order rather than legislation. That's authoritarianism. So today we've gathered veterans from around the country to call for the impeachment, conviction, and removal of that fascist. Let me remind remind you of what Donald Trump thinks about veterans. He said that only suckers and losers would do that. When awarding the Presidential Medal of Freedom to his friend, who just happened to be a millionaire donor, he said it was better than the Medal of Honor because people who got that were in bad shape. At one of his rallies, when a Vietnam veteran handed him a Purple Heart that he had earned, Donald Trump said he's always wanted one of those, but this was a better way to get it. Under his first presidency and his second, we've seen a steady decrease in VA benefits. It's cheaper to let a veteran die than to take care of them. He's responsible for the largest firing of veterans in American history in his recent DOJ layoffs. And as recent as yesterday, he said that members of Congress who are veterans themselves that reminded service members to remember their oath should be tried for sedition and hanged. Make no never mind about it. That traitor hates us. And he hates us because we...
This guy, hit the like button, please, folks. These people are off the chain. Okay. How you doing? If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Listen to more of this nonsense.
And we stand beside our fellow veterans in Congress as we remind these service members to remember that oath. So, as we speak today, and as all our speakers will remind you, it is that oath that brings us here. It is that oath that binds us. And Donald Trump, Republicans, MAGA, we haven't forgot our fucking oath. So, with that being said, let me introduce our first speaker. He spent his entire life choosing country over party long before it was a tagline, and long after the establishment stopped doing it. Phil Ayer is a 26-year Navy commander and a Mustang who went from enlisted soldier to officer through the Cold War, Desert Storm, and missions abroad. Phil leads with integrity and follows through because lives depend on it. Phil chose service, and today he's choosing service again to fight corruption head on and bring leadership back that tells truth and delivers results. Please welcome the commander who doesn't flinch, Phil Ayer.
All right, we're going to talk about presidential abuse of power, kill chain responsibilities, and leadership. And what do we say here today? Don't give up the ship. Former Capitol Police officers Harry Dunn and Michael Fanone did not give up the ship. They did not surrender to the insurrection riot on January 6, 2021. Donald Trump incited our fellow Americans with a torrent of lies and bluster to violently attack the Congress and steal the election. My opponent, Carlos Jimenez, voted to deny the election certification. They failed. America prevailed. The House rightly impeached Trump. The Senate did not convict. Yet we're still proud of the House for answering the call of duty. Yesterday, President Trump called for the arrest and execution of federal lawmakers, representatives in the House. Now is the time to impeach again. Do not be derailed by the political predictions in the Senate. I say again, members of Congress, Republicans and Democrats alike, this presidential abuse of power is gravely dangerous. He is also a showman. It is also a showman's tactic to distract from Trump's failure with the economy. He's scared. He saw our national security colleagues win big. Former CIA operative Abigail Spanberger in Virginia, and my dear shipmate, my strong shipmate, Mikey Sherrill in the state of New Jersey. There's no match for those women. He's also deathly afraid of the Epstein files. And when he came to the House Republicans because they finally pushed back on their bully in chief, he was done. He is done. He's tipped the balance, but there's still a lot of work for us to do. Look at the president's conduct and do your duty, Congress. It's time for the whole Congress to impeach, evict, and remove. Many veterans are here. We know our military is not superior because of our weapons or technology, no. We have the mightiest fighting force in the world because of the smart, ethical, and brave men and women out there every day keeping us safe. It's their honor, their integrity, and their well-being, as well as our nation's, at stake. We are proud of them and their honorable service. Yet we the people witness generals and admirals berated by spiteful showmen, their commander-in-chief. Federal combat troops deployed in American cities to join as part of a new police force, the so-called DHS law enforcement, masked agents too ashamed of their cruel and unusual conduct to show their faces. Then there's the video of boats being blown up in the Caribbean, destroyed by expensive weapons, audio of tactical networks of professionals, warriors, working through targeting solutions not founded in American law or the law of the sea. I say this as someone who has participated in tactical networks in Desert Storm in the Balkans, as someone who has held 4-star combat staff responsibility for approval of all U.S. targets in the 78-day air campaign in the Balkans, enabled and constrained by law. Those are operations for which I am proud to wear the Air Medal. To the aviators now conducting duty, will you be proud of your Air Medal for summary executions at sea? I don't think so.
Yes, John Decker. I don't know what sewer these people crawled out of. How you doing? Gator Gitmo, traders. Yes. Drop your comments, folks. Hit that like button. Tell me what your thoughts are. These people are definitely indoctrinated. These, yes, fools, clowns. Yes, John, my dad was in the military. John Decker, I think you're new here. Hit that subscribe button. I live here at Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base in North Carolina. And this is so disheartening. I want to know what size is their check. Marshmallow, how you doing? These military veterans are protesting. They're having a rally because they want Trump removed from office. Yeah, these people are nuts.
Midshipmen grapple with stories of moral courage in the Navy and Marine Corps before they join the fleet, fully prepared to serve with honor, courage, and commitment. The cadet wing in Colorado Springs ensures Air Force and Space Force officers dive into professional military ethics before they take that responsibility in their squadrons for integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. Every American warrior lives by these values. Our professional military institution and our country as a whole survives in freedom.
Anyone who's new here and you're just subscribing, do me a favor, let me know so that we can give you a nice, warm Rolynn's Reviews welcome. If you did hit the subscribe button, please make sure that it is on all notifications. Thank you so much. Here we go.
How that conversation went. Their names are Gunnery Sergeant, United States Marine Corps, Master Sergeant, United States Marine Corps, and yes, I smelled their breath among the mud and the roses as we contemplated the finer and the most fundamental values of our country. I will not lie, cheat, or steal, nor tolerate those among us who do. With fortitude forged at sea and in the Rose Garden, this Mustang offers the following advice to enlisted personnel at sea and in American cities. If you feel an order is illegal, insist the officers appointed above you tell you it's legal. If they're worth their salt, they'll know the answer. If the order is legal, follow the order. To commissioned officers, particularly those field grade officers and seniors officers in the Navy who are already confirmed by the United States Senate for your responsibilities. Exercise caution. Before you refuse an unlawful order, make damn sure it's unlawful. Equally. If you are uncomfortable, make damn sure the order is legal. The Uniform Code of Military Justice requires your decision to act or not act.
My girls, yes, the servicemen and women who fought in World War II would turn over in their graves if they heard this mess. Boom. Yes. How you doing, Brenda? Brenda, you're right. It feels like we're still losing what's left of our country. Having senators committing treason sucks and no charges have been brought upon them. Yes, Republicans need to find the courage to stand up for America. Yes, Jeremiah. Where was they when they were supposed to vote for Kamala Harris and they didn't win the election? Yeah, these people are nuts. Okay, they just are.
Admirals, and rightfully so. That episode was a victory for civilian control of the military, lawful civilian control of the military.
Folks, if you have Facebook and other forms of social media, X, please share this stream out so we can bring more people into the conversation. Thank you so much.
Lawful civilian control. The American people need to hear the wisdom of retired admirals and generals so they understand what's going on. Flag officers on active duty need your mentorship to navigate the treacherous waters churned by erratic conduct and unlawful orders. Leadership takes many forms. We live in a dangerous world that exploits perceptions on a massive scale, an information war.
Tell me what you think about this, folks, in the comment section. You know, I've already given you my review. It's a crock of you know what. I'm going to type it in the comment section.
Of those who pledge their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor to themselves and future generation. That is us. That is you. May God bless America.
John, you're absolutely right.
Give it up and give Philip air. I'm going to tell you guys a secret. I've been holding this in for a long time. I do social media. So I'm going to get a quick video. If you got a sign, hold it in the air. Get that thing high. Be proud of it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get us started into a chant. Once we get in that chant, keep it going so I can get a selfie video of us for the social medias. The chant's going to go like this. Impeach, convict, remove. 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 Fuck Donald Trump. Next up, our next speaker is a U.S. Air Force veteran, Randy Kendall, a co-founder of the FLAIR organization. Give it up.
You're new here, John. I do as well. I am a 3-time Trump voter.
Everyone, thanks for being brave with us here today. My name is Randy, and I'm one of the many founding members of FLAIR, your host today. I'll take a second to thank a lot of this amazing team that we have here with Removal Coalition, Remember Your Oath, Back 40, all the 50-51s, Sons of Liberty, and many more. In the 203 days that we've weathered storms, fascist trolls, Heritage Foundation doxings, arrests, and illegal decampment, but we're still here in Columbus Circle. Columbus Circle. That's a shitty name. How about Liberation Circle? Welcome to Liberation Circle. So Flair was founded on the principles of nonviolent direct action. Pacifist, not passive. Flair does not sit idly by and watch fascists destroy everything that we've worked for. We go where fascists are. And I know most of you are out of towners. So I'm going to give you a tour of DC for while you're here. So right over there, we have the Heritage Foundation. Right over there, we got Fox News. At 229 and a half Pennsylvania Avenue Southeast, right down there, we have Christ Kirk Church, the white nationalist church that Pete Hegseth belongs to. Right down here, we have Fascist U at Hillsdale. Over at 227 Massachusetts Avenue. And now we have the Federalist Society.
Shelley says, I hit the thumbs up. I can't listen to Satan today. Love you too, Shelley Anderson. Yeah, this is a crock. Yes, Mex Bang.
If you guys have any free time while you're in D.C., you know where to flip off. And while we're confronting all this hate, let's remember why we're here. To show people, to show the people around us that we love them, and to show the world that we're still here. Yesterday, I had an amazing reminder of why we're here today. We signed up to protect and defend the Constitution in the United States. So yesterday, we took about 700 passionate Americans up to the halls of Congress to tell our elected officials to have a little bit more testicular fortitude than eunuchs. But we did more than that. We gathered. We communed. We found commonalities. We encouraged each other. And we learned from each other. We celebrated each other. And that's why we're here, for each other. So I like to tell a story of my friend Danny.
Look at with the Palestine flags. We know what these people are about.
She likes to, she explained to me that in the choir, when someone needs to breathe, others are going to sing a little bit louder for them. So that's what we need to do today. We have people in our trans and LGBT communities that are being attacked for just existing. We need to sing a little bit louder for them. We have our immigrant communities that are being targeted. Children not going to school, afraid to leave their homes because they're going to get picked up by ICE and kidnapped. We need to sing a little louder for them. We have our Native Americans who were standing on stolen land. And we continue the genocide and erasure of Native American history. There are currently 6,000 missing Native American women. And nothing is being done about that. We need to sing a little bit louder for them. We have our veteran community that I'm a part of. We're currently experiencing attacks from the highest office in the country, saying that there were suckers and losers. We don't deserve our benefits that we earned, that we suffered for. Fuck that, yeah. So we need you to sing a little bit louder for us.
How you doing, Mr. Popularity? He's a fake vet. Boom. Yeah, you see the flag he has around his neck. It's not an American flag. It is a Palestinian. How you doing, Ronnie?
Be a problem, which everyone should aspire to be a problem like she is.
These are military veterans who are protesting. They have a rally right now in Washington. They want Trump removed from office.
But I'm also a dad.
So that's what's going on,
I'm
Ronnie.
a former EPA employee in the Office of Environmental Justice, where I was the only DEI hire as a veteran. I'm also come from a family of adopted kids. I have 4 adopted brothers and sisters. My parents led by example. And I have I don't know how many foster brothers and sisters also. So, but a lot of my brothers and sisters, they're native. So those things are important to me. I have trans nieces and nephews. Those people are important to me. So all of our intersections and commonalities that we find with each other, we need to foster and nourish. We can't let the fascists divide us like they want to. So we need to hold on to ourselves, hold on to each other, and realize why we're here. Sing a little bit louder for our communities when we need them to. So right now, I need you to sing a little bit louder. So if you're ready. Free DC! Free DC! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Our day will come! Our day will come! Thank you.
Yes, those just joining us, these are veterans, American military veterans who are protesting. They want President Trump removed from office ASAP. They're idiots.
We will not comply. We will not comply. We will not comply. Fuck ICE. Fuck ICE.
Across this country, we got ICE, Gestapo thugs, state-sponsored terrorists, stripping the hard-working immigrants of this country that are what make this country great out of school pickup lines, out of courthouses, out of jobs, and it's disgusting. So when we say we will not comply to our immigrant neighbors, to our fellow human beings, we got your back, we will not comply. Our next speaker is a 14-year Air Force and Army National Guard veteran.
I understand, John. I listened to it because I have to share. How you doing, Greg? I have to be ready to discuss these topics. I know some of you, it is disgusting. I agree. But I'm going to try to weather the storm and fight through it.
Demi joined the military young, determined to serve her country and break out of poverty, and most of us know that story all too well. She continues to serve today in the National Guard and was activated in January. Demi's running for Illinois' 13th State House District because she's tired of seeing the working class left behind. And if elected, Demi would be the only Democratic veteran in the Illinois House. So, Illinois, if you're listening, get her ass elected.
Hit the like button for me, please, folks. We know these people are idiots. This is a Friday afternoon. I'm just going to sit here and laugh. This is how I will end my day, laughing at these people.
Hi. My name is Demi Palachuk. I'm a 14-year veteran of the Army National Guard, a Latina, a daughter of a Mexican immigrant, and a candidate for Illinois State House. But most of all, I'm one of the 2 National Guard members speaking out against this administration. I joined the military. It was my only pathway out of poverty. But the military shaped who I am. It taught me about leadership, sacrifice, and standing up for what's right, even when no one else will. I took the oath to support and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That oath doesn't expire when I take off the uniform. And now we face domestic threat to our Constitution and everything that we stand for. For the last several weeks, I've been in the grounds on Chicago, organizing against ICE raids in Broadview, providing mutual aid against families torn apart by deportation terror, and speaking out against the military in our own communities. I wear the uniform to protect all people in the country. And not for the military to be used and terrorize our nation.
Yeah, I know some of you are saying this is hard. It's so sad. I think Brenda said something earlier about this. Look at where we are as a country. This is horrendous.
And let me tell you a little something about courage and leadership, because we don't really have it right now. When I was sexually assaulted on active duty, no one spoke out for me. My leadership stayed silent. Under this administration, we have lost all sexual harassment protections I fought for. I was also the Equal Opportunity NCO, which is now also abolished under this administration. Is anyone speaking out against that in my leadership? No. We've lost equal opportunity protections for all of our African American soldiers as well. Where's the outrage for that? And most upsettingly to me right now, when our trans soldiers got kicked out with no benefits, stripped of their dignity and service, leadership said nothing.
Thank you, Max. That's my issue. They're talking about all of these other things. What have you done for Americans? Nothing. Boom.
I mean, if not me, if not Dylan Blaha, who? There's no one else speaking out. The Trump administration isn't just breaking laws, it's shredding our Constitution. It's bringing back 1930s Germany. This is a time we all need to stand together and defend our democracy against tyranny and treason. But we can't wait for Washington to save us, and this fight isn't just in Washington. We must have a firewall against all fascism, our neighborhoods, our cities, and our state houses. That's where we stop fascism. We need at all state levels and all leaders fighting back to actually protect the communities and refuse to cooperate with this unconstitutional federal overreach. I don't serve this country to watch it slide into fascism, and I know none of you did either. So that's exactly why we all need to fight together. Real leadership means standing up when it's hard. It means speaking out when it's dangerous. It means getting tons of death threats in my inbox. And today, that also means impeachment. It means organizing resistance at every level. So if we're fighting on the streets at Broadview or on the floor in Illinois House, I remain steadfast to my commitment to fighting fascism, and I will not back down. I will not be silent, and I will not follow illegal orders, and I will not be intimidated by the military. So this is actually my counseling statement to make me be silent, and to get me in trouble and kicked out for speaking against the military. I promised I wouldn't light it on fire here, but I will shred it in front of all of you. I'm not scared, and I'm not going to stop speaking out against these injustices, and neither can you. So they can investigate me, they can flag me, they can throw me out, and they can try and silence me. But I'm not going to stop organizing. I'm not going to stop until this threat is removed from our democracy. That's my commitment to the country and to all of you. So this is how we fight back. All together. Thank you so much for being here, each and every one of you. And please join the fight with me, DimmyForIllinois.com.
She motivates me. She wanted to burn the counseling. I want you guys to know she wanted to burn the counseling, but Park Services doesn't let us burn things out here. Fucking party poopers.
Oh, yes, those two, right, Brenda. Well, there are some rhinos. Boom. Yes, Marshmallow. I want to know what happened to the homeless that have been removed from D.C. Marshmallow, no one knows. Yes, she is, Tina.
seen her. She's on social media. She goes by the name Knitting Cult Lady. Daniela is a military intelligence captain, Afghanistan veteran, author of 2 books, served in the 101st, and is an expert on cults. Please welcome Daniela.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. So, I've never really stopped being the intelligence officer. And if you know me, you know that I do daily America threat briefs. And what I want to say today, with absolutely no due respect, sir, there are 15 to 18 million of us. I have more military experience than the Secretary of Defense. And if we started adding up all of the years of experience, we get to hundreds of thousands really fast. And that 24,000 years of military experience, that the sorry excuse for a Secretary of War, the SOW, assembled in front of...
My girl said, what in the Charlie Chaplin? Oh my God.
They know what it means.
Max, you're fine, love. We're all angry at this farce.
That there's far more combat experience outside the military than inside the military. There's only 1.3 million of them. So I'm not advocating violence yet. What I'm saying is that just by showing up and speaking up, we are keeping the government of the United States in check. Because we remember our oaths. Have a day keeping loud assholes who actually fought for and care about your country.
So the people you see out here, those are just joining us, please hit that little thumb, the like button. Also hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying the content. This is a rally to have Trump, the so-called Trump regime, removed from office, which won't happen, but that's what their goal is.
An indie filmmaker, he's the founder of Sons of Liberty, a progressive organization which has been steadily enraging MAGA fuckface ass clowns since 2015. Sorry, that's in their mission statement. You may know him from YouTube as Angry Veteran Big Sarge. Give it up for Tim Andrews.
There's a lot of people. I've also got with me Drill Sergeant Doug, who, if you've watched our live stream, you've seen Doug. Doug is from Political Drain. He also is one of the Sons of Liberty admins. Talk louder? Okay. Thank you. I'm here in D.C. this week doing my part to help the Removal Coalition bring awareness to Donald Trump's many crimes and misdeeds, many of which you've seen firsthand in news reports and on television. Trump's association with sex traffickers and pedophiles should be grounds for impeachment if Congress had any intestinal fortitude. But considering how many sex offenders are in the guardians of pedophiles and how flaccid and limp the establishment Democrats are, I think you all understand why it falls to American citizens to force them to act. But I'm not actually here to talk about
This is comical, people. What a joke.
lusting after his own daughter at the age of 16.
Who is this guy standing beside him? Is that the next coming of Bobby Brown? Every little step I take, you will be there. Every little step I make, we'll be together. Looking like Bobby Brown.
I'm here to talk to the countless veterans and to the troops actively serving right now, whether active duty, reserve, or National Guard. I enlisted in 1994. I understand that oath was 30 years ago now. I said I wouldn't swear, but fuck, I'm old. The mission has not changed in all that time. The oath has not changed. You still swear your oath to the Constitution. You still swear to defend the nation against all enemies, foreign and domestic. So remember your oath. Remember the massive amount of disrespect shown to our nation's veterans and fallen warriors. The amount of disrespect shown by one man, Donald Trump, a man who stood on a fallen warrior's grave at Arlington, thumbs up and a shit-eating grin for a campaign photo op. A man who denigrated prisoners of war in Vietnam, a war that he dodged 5 times. A man who refused to visit the graves of our fallen because it was raining and he didn't want to get his comb over wet. A man who has called our fallen warriors suckers and losers for fighting a war. A man whose administration has stripped the VA of its ability to care for us. A man whose billionaire oligarch cronies are running a spin campaign claiming that we're a bunch of thieves abusing the VA claim system. That was Project 2025 playbook. So if you didn't see that one coming, sorry. This is a man whose administration has forcibly and illegally deported veterans of color who were actually allowed to be here or were even born here. A man whose administration seeks to get rid of soldiers who are gay, who are trans, who don't obey him explicitly. Black soldiers who can't shave, women. He may not come after you today, but you can soon be next. This man is not a leader. This man is a coward and a hate monger. He is not fit to be king because he's not even fit to be president. I know it, and you all know it. He needs to go, and Congress needs to get him out of office. I did not lose good soldiers like Specialist Jameson Linscott or Sergeant First Class Alwyn Cash for this bullshit. I didn't lose good friends like Gunnery Sergeant Joshua Bordenero or Master Sergeant Rob Carter to suicide for this bullshit. So to the men and women who swore the same oath as us, hear me now. We are not your enemies. You did not sign up to do police call and area beautification in American cities, and you did not sign up to help the American Gestapo. Remember your oath. And because I believe in taking action, what I want to urge all of you to do is go out and vote. Get involved in your local communities. Get involved in politics. If you can run for office, do so. I'm going to turn it over to Doug for a second.
Impeach. Remove. Convict. Impeach. Remove. Convict. Impeach. Remove. Convict. Now that may have given a lot of you some trauma from your early days in boot camp. That's what.
These are military veterans who are marching and protesting. They want Trump removed from office, which won't happen. They're wasting a lot of time.
These things, if it wasn't for him, this group of Sons of Liberty has given me a platform that I wouldn't have.
The name of this group is the Sons of Liberty.
I have a speech that's been kind of boiling up in my heart since January, I think. And one of the points that have been boiling in my heart is they don't have the numbers. They don't have the numbers. There is more of us than there is of them. I will not allow these cankled, orange, ridiculous traitors.
How you doing, Star Clay 910? Hello, hello, hello. How you doing, PD Vaughn? Yeah, these idiots, they are military veterans who are protesting and who are marching, and they want President Trump removed from office, and it's not happening. They need to go play somewhere else, okay? PD Vaughn, Star Clay, let me know if you are new here. Hit the like button if you will. Also, if you like the content, hit the subscribe button too. Thank you so much. Okay, VAUGN. So that's what's happening here. Mayor, how are you? I know you came in just a little bit late, but this is the rally that's going on now in Washington. So I'm sharing it with you.
Stop making it that comfortable for them to ride home afterwards. I say they should fear going to their cars, not violence, but the horde of people who are waiting on them to do their job. Impeach, remove, convict. Thank you.
We got a few more speakers, and just so you know, I got a little surprise at the end of this. So if you're thinking about leaving, don't. You're going to want to see this. Our next speaker is a U.S. Navy veteran and aviation electrician's mate, and he wants to remind us that he swore an oath to defend the Constitution against enemies foreign and domestic. He knows exactly what it means to fight through the storm and stand up when others sit down. He continues to serve his country now as he runs for Montana House District 1. Montana, I know that 37 people that live there are listening.
Thank you so much, RP. RP says, Rolynn, I bet you make a great teacher. I can hear you saying you can go play somewhere else. And you know I will, RP. I don't have time for nonsense. And what we're watching now is nonsense. But we still need to hear the lies that our enemy is saying so we can stay on point. Patrick, if Pam Bondi doesn't start getting the baddies arrested soon, we're screwed. Okay. Brenda, being forced to pay for someone else is grand, isn't it? Heck no. Right. Yes, John. John, yes, that's what they are. My girls, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new class of woe is me and victimhood. Wonders never cease. Thank you so much, Star. She's a great teacher, and I know it. Appreciate her. Oh, thank you, Star, for those nice, kind words. Max, some of these people served under 3 presidents. Did they disagree with all of them? Did they disobey orders? If so, they should lose every single benefit. Okay, here we go.
Supposed leader of the free world. In my eyes, however, he is the worst leader that this country has ever seen. So I stand before you today, and I hope that you'll join me in considering 2 important questions. Questions that generations before us have had to answer for themselves. What type of country do you want to live in? Maybe more importantly, what type of country do you hope to leave behind? Me too. In America, we can no longer afford to measure success by the size of a person's bank account or by artificial symbols of their status. Our founding fathers would have never tolerated our country becoming an oligarchy. And so neither should we. We instead should measure success by the health of our children, by the strength of our communities,
right, my girl,
and by whether veterans can return home and live a life of dignity. We should measure success by whether a working family can actually make it here without being forced out by rising costs and shrinking opportunities. We must measure success by whether our elected leaders uphold their sworn oath to the Constitution and whether they stay committed to operate in the best interest of the people, not just themselves or their wealthy donors. My friends, I'm running for Congress in Montana because right now, too many people in power in this very city are disregarding that oath. And they are actively working to destroy our democracy. They're building a world where healthcare is treated like a luxury, where veterans are thanked in words but abandoned in practice, and where families work harder and harder every single year but fall farther behind. They cut critical programs for our veterans, impoverished children, and our seniors, instead helping the wealthiest few inch closer and closer to becoming trillionaires, and that is not right. They help pedophiles hide in plain sight and help greedy corporations exploit a planet that is literally begging for mercy. They're building a country where our public lands will be auctioned off to the highest bidder and massacred for corporate profit. A country where a federal masked police force traumatizes our communities, disappearing innocent people because of their race or country.
More lies, more lies.
A country where without need or justification, our service members are ordered to blindly and hatefully follow an agenda of one man instead of their own oath to our Constitution. A man who just death upon them if they do just that. They're building a country where billions of our hard-earned dollars are being sent to other countries first instead of being spent right here.
No, billions of dollars are spent on non-American citizens, the illegals. You don't mention that, sir.
But they never had the choice to even weigh in on. My friends, this is not the country that I swore an oath to protect. And it sure as hell isn't the country that I want to leave behind. That's why I stand shoulder to shoulder today with all of the true patriots here like you, Americans rooted in integrity who deeply believe in upholding our oath to the Constitution. We stand together to demand the impeachment of the entire Trump regime so that our country can begin healing from this hateful dumpster fire that this administration has created. Our nation needs heroes in this moment, and not the type that wear a mask or a cape or that have superpowers. It's the people who wake up every day, who make their own lunches, who lace up their boots or put up their hair, and who work tirelessly to provide for their families and to keep this country running. This isn't about parties. This is bigger than politics. This is about protecting our Constitution, the protective armor that shields all of humanity from tyranny. That is the America that I grew up in. That is the America that as a veteran I swore an oath to protect. And that, my friends, is the America that I'm fighting to bring back. So today I proudly stand before you all to demand the impeachment, conviction, and the removal of the entire Trump regime. And I invite you to chant so loud that Trump himself can hear it today over in the White House. Say it with me now. Impeach, convict, remove. One more time. Impeach, convict, remove. Last time. Impeach, convict, remove. Thank you. I'm Russell Cleveland, running for U.S. House, Montana District 1. Let's get it done.
How you doing, Marshmallow? I'm back. I am back. All right. All right. I'll be in and out of the stream. What happened? What's wrong, Marshmallow? Where is, I was just turning, unless you, Marshmallow, I did not, YouTube does that. So if you say so, if you type in a word that YouTube deems profane, YouTube does that, not me, Marshmallow. I just came back to the stream, okay? Stop you from delete. No, I just came back to the stream, love. What comment were you trying to delete? I'm scrolling up. I did not. I just came back. Okay. Good call. What about all these illegals? John, they don't say anything about these illegals. Let's see what this idiot's talking about.
Some of you know who I am already. I'm Sergeant Rhodes, U.S. Marine Corps combat veteran, and I don't do speeches. But I got some shit to say if you want to listen. We are not taking our country back. Because these motherfuckers don't own it, we do. We are going to restore our Constitution to this federal administration. And those that do not wish to take those laws that we wrote and put them into effect to protect the people of the United States. The people.
Thank you, Joel. Yeah, some words you type, YouTube does that. I have nothing to do with that, folks. Certain words they won't allow.
The laws are for them. And if you cannot vote to impeach this orange clown, we will replace you.
Okay, you asking what flag is that? That looks like the flag of Satan.
I'm not up here to make a speech. I'm really not. I'm up here to remind you why you're here. You're here because he is not a dictator yet. And we are going to do everything that is humanly possible to make sure that never happens. If he was the dictator, hold on, if he was the dictator that he thinks he is, we could not be here. And that is the proof that we have more power than this motherfucker. Tomorrow, if you guys were here yesterday, if you're here today and you think this is amazing, tomorrow I need everybody that can get to DC to flood these fucking streets. If you live in driving distance, get in your car and get it to DC. At 12 o'clock noon, I need you at the Lincoln Memorial because we are shutting this shit down. I fucking love every one of you. I will die for you. Before I let this.
Who was he? Prince. Now he said, I will die for you. I will die for you. Hey, darling, if you want me to. You hear what he said? I will die for you. These people are delusional.
Fuck Trump! Fuck Trump!
That's my favorite ASMR. Let's get up. We got a few more speakers and then a big surprise for you. Earlier, we met Demi Pavlicek, who was one of 2 National Guard soldiers in Illinois who said they refuse to be deployed against their own troops. Now we're going to meet the other guy who did it with her. He's a 13-year Illinois Army National Guard veteran. He deployed to Afghanistan and did a 3-year tour at U.S. Army Europe and Africa and Germany. He's running for Congress in Illinois' 13th district to get the money out of politics and fight for working people. Please help me in welcoming Dylan Blaha.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today.
Thank you. My name is Dylan Blaha, as he said, and I'm a former cancer research scientist and an anti-imperialist veteran. I'm also running for Congress in Illinois' 13th district to change the system because the system is broken. This system takes away health care to give tax cuts to billionaires. This system provides weapons.
Richard, we're just having a discussion, listening to this crap. That's all it is. Income prosperity. How you doing, love? And income prosperity. Let your husband listen to these people. Tell your husband, thank you for his service. This is a total disgrace what these people are doing.
No to endless wars and no to attacks on the veterans like you all who risked your lives for this country. But most of all, we say no to the wannabe dictator in that White House. Fuck Donald Trump! It's a good chant. I've served.
How big are their checks? Boom.
Years, including 5 years on active duty. In Afghanistan, I advised Afghan medical leaders and worked alongside a Golden Hour offset surgical team as we saved endless lives. In Germany, I worked alongside some of the top U.S. and NATO war planners as we helped create and revise NATO war plans. President Charlotte and countless more.
No, he has
and
not.
Obviously, D.C.
Oh.
In response, I made a series of videos asking our military members to remember their oath to the U.S. Constitution and to the American people. I asked soldiers to disobey any future unlawful orders as they are required to do. In response, like Demi already told you, they also suspended my security clearance and launched a 15-6 investigation. This is not normal. This is political persecution because I spoke out against our fascist government. Since then, I've continued to speak out because I believe in standing up for what's right. I will not be used as a pawn and pit against my community. I will not assist Trump's Gestapo, known as ICE, as they rip our community members from our streets. Fuck ICE. Fuck ICE. Make no mistake, the time to stand up is now. We're running out of time, but we haven't lost time yet.
MAGA, boom. Right.
Democracy. Every day, they get bolder and bolder. White Christian nationalists and billionaires continue to enact their vision of the future. Well, I say fuck that future. America is for the workers and not the billionaires. America is for all people, regardless of your race, gender identity, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or the color of your skin. It is on us to protect our community. It is on us to protect our neighbors. We can't sit back.
Why prosperity?
To do it for us. And because you're out here today, I know you are the exact people we need in this fight. It's on us to stand up to fascism. We cannot give up our rights in advance. And it's on us to convince Congress to kick that motherfucker out of the White House. It is time to impeach, convict, and remove. Impeach, convict, remove. gone on for long enough. It is time to take our country back. Who's with me? Thank you all.
These people are despicable.
Speaking of impeach, convict, remove, our next speaker is a veteran of the United States Air Force and the executive director of Citizens Impeachment, a grassroots movement powered by 6,000 everyday Americans across every single congressional district with one mission, and that is to remove officials who violate the oath of office up to and including the president. Please help me welcome Kira Havens.
Hi, folks. Can everyone hear me? All right. Thank you for being here. We are at a crossroads, and you are here to serve the country once again. Thank you so much. When I was in the Air Force, I worked with strategic weapons. So I've been viewing this whole thing through the lens of national security. And I can just say this president makes us weaker. He makes the United States weaker, hollows us out from the insides, and provides our adversaries with opportunities. This is why we stand against him, and this is why we are here today. Citizens impeachment brings every citizen directly into contact with the representative. And we teach them how to get past the excuses and the inaction to demand that their representatives use their power to take the necessary steps to uphold their oath, the exact same oath every single one of us swore. Support and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Russell, Demi, Dylan, and Maria Lana are four of our courage candidates. As soon as they are in office, they will file the articles of impeachment that we have written. Those articles of impeachment indict Donald Trump for tyranny and for treason. And folks, I'm here to tell you that treason is what we need y'all to start talking about. We know when someone is fighting against our country.
He didn't say that about Jim Crow Joe Biden and the Curry Queen, Kamala Harris.
Donald Trump has gathered flag staff and generals of this military together and told them they were in a war from within. His Secretary of Defense told them that part of their job was going to be bringing troops against Americans. Unacceptable. This is levying war against the United States. And that is exactly how the Constitution defines treason.
Hello, Court Oliver.
So, massively expanded the capacities of a paramilitary force in this nation. ICE and CBP and Border Patrol are expanding their activities far beyond their purview with the blessing of this administration.
Hit the like button, please, folks. Hit the subscribe button also if you're enjoying the content. Thank you. Richard, these people are willfully ignorant. This is pathetic. Trump is my president. Boom. Richard, I'm with you.
As people who understand what it is to wage war, to say very plainly that what this president is doing is waging war against the nation. Please take that forward. Join Citizens Impeachment. We want you out there, and we're going to get this man impeached.
Moving right along, our next speaker is a Navy veteran who served as a nuclear reactor plant supervisor and nuclear quality assurance supervisor. She's way smarter than me. And today she continues to fight as she runs to flip Florida's 7th district. Please welcome Maria Lehner-Kinter.
So supposedly, all of these people are veterans, and they're protesting. They want Trump and his regime removed from office. Ha, ha, ha.
Good afternoon, everybody. As Jolly excellently put, I'm Maria Lehner-Kinter.
Navy veteran, former nuclear reactor supervisor, running to remove Corey Mills from office. And like many of you, there are not words explicit enough to depict my disdain and disgust for the people who are in charge right now. Every single one of us in this crowd shares a bond that those politicians will never understand. We believe in this nation, and we all raised our right hand and took an oath, and unlike them, we are honoring it. We believe not only in our nation, but in the Constitution, and explicitly a nation where the highest promise above all else is liberty and justice for all. And we're in a fight, and this fight is not conceptual. It's not on faraway lands. It's not from foreign nations. It's not from terrorists that are not here, right? This is an attack from the people that are meant to be in charge. And this is an attack that affects every one of us. It's right here in Union Station. It's in our states and it's in our neighborhoods. We're seeing it every single day in our grocery stores, in our childcare, in our health insurance or lack thereof. And we're seeing it in their actions trying to override the Constitution's guarantee of birthright citizenship, withholding congressionally approved funds, and trading cryptocurrency for political pardons. There's an attack on human rights in the United States and a blatant campaign of racism, discrimination, that's thinly veiled in patriotism.
There we go with racism and discrimination, okay? Straight from the Democratic playbook.
It's pinpointed at the most vulnerable.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a war being waged in our streets and in our neighborhoods from a paramilitary force called ICE. ICE is acting as a danger to every single person in the United States.
No, they're not.
Immigrants.
What I voted for.
As much as they claim they target only criminals, they are a threat to every American citizen. And if you don't believe me, within the last 11 months in 2025 alone, 170 American citizens have been wrongfully detained and violently harassed. Previously, over a 5-year period, that number was 121, and now it's 170 in 11 months. The betrayal we're experiencing goes beyond borders. Look at Mohammed Ibrahim, a Floridian child who is imprisoned in Israeli prison, and our government's abandoned him. That's a betrayal of every American child here, too. Let's talk about veterans, and let's look at how the government is failing them. They honored their promise, we honored our promise, and the government is turning around and removing their own promise, refusing to give health care, allowing 30,000 homeless veterans on our streets while millions can't access their earned benefits. And they're giving children and senior citizens that same treatment. I personally survived from food assistance and Medicaid when my single mother had to raise all 4 of us on her own. These are the programs that allowed us to survive into adulthood. But it's not only my word. 7.8 million senior citizens and 1 in every 5 children in the United States rely on food assistance programs that the government is actively attacking that will starve children here. I've talked a lot about the issues, but it's not enough to identify problems. We have to get to the root cause, because there is a disease rotting our democracy from the inside out,
And unless we fix the root cause, we will see our democracy on a ventilator for the rest of our lives. Yet these root causes, we're seeing big money in politics, corruption, and constant self-service over a public service. And we, the people, must demand accountability to us, to every single person standing here and watching at home. To do anything less is to hand over our power and our government to the tyrants who will remain in office if we do not fight back. And we cannot wait for somebody to save us. No one is coming. No troops or military will save us from the fascism in our streets, in our homes, in our neighborhoods, in our schools. It's up to us, to every single person here, every patriot behind me. We must do it. We are the United States, and we must fight like hell to ensure we stay that way and protect it from the people who are trying to circumvent and destroy our democracy and our Constitution. And finally, I'd like to re-say the oath that we all swore. We solemnly swear that we will support and defend the Constitution of the United States, and join me for the last part, against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
We're almost done here. I am excited. This has been an amazing rally. You guys are fired up, and I can't wait to impeach Donald Trump. Our next speaker, an Army veteran. He was a sniper in the Army, served at the height of the Iraq War, who now advocates for peace, says he would much rather be at home being a father to his 2-year-old daughter rather than here fighting fascism. But he remembers his oath. You might know him online as CFH Unfiltered. Please welcome Corey Hargrave.
Thank you all for being here. I know it's a great sacrifice to be away from your family. Can you hear me? I want to start by saying thank you for being here. I know it's a great sacrifice to be away from your family, and I am humbled to be on this stage speaking in front of you. When I came home after a bloody tour in Iraq, during the surge, all I wanted was a peaceful life. I wanted a family. I wanted a place in the country and live a life of anonymity. I was tired of fighting. I felt that I had done enough. Somebody else can take the torch. But then I watched Donald Trump have rallies where his followers punched people of color in the face as he stood in front of America and said back in the day that would not happen. Then January 6th happened. And I saw my own people, conservatives, people that called themselves patriots, people that grew up in the country. I seen them try to overthrow the very thing that they swore to protect. I seen Michael Fanone get beat by a flag that said Blue Lives Matter. Even then, I said nothing. No president has caused more damage. No president has divided Americans and families more than Donald Trump. He turned American against American, neighbor against neighbor, family against family. I don't even talk to my own fucking family. Now, I don't want to be here. I want to be home in my safe place in the world under a blanket with my wife and daughter. But we don't get that luxury anymore. We are living in one of the most historic moments in American history. A moment when leaders have to rise. And to those people that were afraid to speak out, I want you to hear this. We don't choose the moment. The moment chooses us. And as I look out in this crowd, I see veterans, I see leaders, I see future leaders, I see people that are going to fight hard to correct the course that this ship is on. Back towards sanity, decency, and democracy. Because in 16 years, when my daughter is 18 and her voice has been completely silenced, she's gonna look me in the eye and she's gonna ask, Dad, what did you do to stop this? What did you do to protect my voice? And if we don't speak out now, we are going to have to look our children in the eye and tell them nothing. I did nothing. I'm tired. You're tired. But we have to dig deep because this is when leaders are made. Doing nothing isn't an option. We must impeach, convict, remove. Thank you.
So listen, this is a veterans rally, but people oftentimes forget that veterans, I know everybody says thank you for your service, and that's amazing. We appreciate the sentiment, but nobody did this shit for a thank you. Nobody did this shit for recognition. We have a core value. We say selfless service. And Donald Trump doesn't know the first thing about that shit. But I wanted to have a guest up here that's not a veteran because I think it's important to remember why the fuck we do this shit. So I'm going to welcome up here Jody and her family. They're with Back 40 Action, and they're here on behalf of Little Lobbyists. If you're not familiar with Little Lobbyists, this is a group that advocates for kids with complex medical needs. Listen, I've been around a lot of actions that Little Lobbyists do, and I very rarely leave not crying because this is the voice we need to listen to. This is the voice that should be heard in the White House. This is the voice that our representatives should be representing, and not lobbyists and not billionaires. Please welcome Jody.
Thank you guys for having us. We're just here today in DC. We've been here through the summer. Okay. All right. So my name is Jody. This is my son Ian. So I am a mom of 6 kids. I have 3 of them here with me now. I have 2 standing over here who just little camera shy, so they didn't want to come up. But we have Lee, Isaac, May, Ian, Julius, and Leah. My husband's at home with the other little ones. And we're here to share our story of what Medicaid means to us and our family. So Medicaid really is everything to us. If we didn't have Medicaid, Ian would not be with us today. Medicaid is what pays for all of his doctors that he sees. He currently sees 21 specialists at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Which we're from Pennsylvania, but Philadelphia is a little over 4 hours away from us. So we're very rural, north central Pennsylvania in Tioga County. So we travel often, the 4.5 hours to get Ian the care that he needs. And Medicaid also pays for our nursing. So Ian has a nurse that hangs out with him at our house, helps him overnight with a lot of his medical needs and different things that they do. And they also go to school with him. So Ian is able to go to school. And Ian is in 3rd grade. And he is doing fantastic in school. He is thriving. He is making friends. He is the light of the classroom. He's super helpful. And his class would not be the same without Ian. And And Ian fits in perfectly with our family. He's right there in the middle, and we do so much as a family, and we rely on Medicaid to provide services for him to be part of our family. With the cuts that are happening and the just all the things happening with Medicaid, it's a very scary time for our family, and we are here to fight to keep care for Ian because Ian deserves care. He deserves to stay at home in his community where he is loved, where he is able to do activities that he enjoys and be part of our family. Without Medicaid paying for his medication and his nurses that help us out at home, we are looking at a future of having to put him in an institution, and that's just not okay. No parent should have to put their child in an institution based on not receiving health care to meet his needs. So, so that's our story. Medicaid means everything to us. I wish I could share more about all of us, but I know we have a time limit. So that's who we are. That's our family. We're here with little lobbyists, just advocating for the medical needs of kids with disabilities and complex needs. And as we go, I just want to say I would love to be doing something else today and not fighting. But I'm here fighting for Ian and other kids like him. And today happens to be his 9th birthday. Happy birthday to you.
So, Ian, don't leave yet, buddy. So, check it out, Ian. We have a birthday present for you. And I'm not going to cry, and Matt's not going to make me, damn. So, listen, Ian, in the military, you don't get to wear our uniform unless you go to basic and earn it. But you are more of a fighter than any of us. So, Matt here has got his Marine Corps top. And he wants to make you an honorary Marine, man. Let's hear it one more time for Ian. Thank you, man. He's more of a Marine than the president will ever be. or the vice president. That's a good one. All right, listen. We're going to go on this. We're coming up on the end of our speakers here. Then we got something we're going to do. Let me welcome up real quick our next speaker so we can move this right along. He's a progressive, unapologetic, leftist, anti-fascist. I like all those words. He served 4 years active Army, and then he was in the Tennessee National Guard after that. He's a father of 3, a husband, and a relentless defender of human rights. Please. Oh, yeah, and he's also a candidate in Alabama's 5th district. Let's give it up for Jeremy DeVito.
All right. Last but not least, I just got off the airplane. I'm so excited to be here, y'all. Look at all these patriots out here. Like you said, my name's Jeremy DeVito. I'll keep this short and sweet, but to the point. I'm running for U.S. House of Representatives in Alabama's 5th district. That's North Alabama. I'm a veteran of the U.S. Army, trained in psychological operations. I served 2 tours in Afghanistan. And to my fellow veterans here today and across the world, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service, which has afforded me this opportunity today to speak freely and publicly without fear. And that's right. Like a lot of folks out here today, my entire adult life has been shaped and manipulated by weak politicians, corrupt billionaires, and other powerful people with a distinct goal of benefiting a select few at the expense.
All these people are a disgrace.
That's right. I'm 41 years old, right? And I was born in the 80s, so that makes me a millennial. And here's what makes this a truly unique generation. A generation that seems destined for this moment in our history. This is a story about that perspective. But you don't have to be a millennial to hear this message and take it to heart. So bear with me. In 2001, September, I was a senior in high school when I watched the Twin Towers fall. Yep. Everybody remembers where they were, I'm sure.
Hit the like button for me, please, folks. If you will, if you're enjoying this content, please subscribe. Prosperity, please drop your channel link, love. Thank you, dear.
Our entire adult lives. Because ever since that day, we have been living in a constant state of urgency. Never really comfortable enough to focus on building a life, always anticipating the next crisis on the horizon. This generation, my generation, the so-called millennials, have seen corporations and banks bailed out while other people lost their homes. 2 forever wars that have justified a surveillance state because of the looming specter of terror that could strike at any moment. The financial collapses that decimated the working class. 9/11 also gave birth to the worst bastards this country has ever seen. The American Gestapo, known as ICE. We've lived... Fuck ICE! It's always and forever fuck ICE, right, Jolly? That's right. We've lived through COVID, a first Trump presidency that attempted to overthrow the fucking government. And now a second Trump presidency that once again welcomes fascism and lawlessness with open arms. Open corruption, accepting bribes, deploying troops against American cities. Kidnapping and deporting innocent people. Routine violations of the public trust without fear of consequence. But see, I know. It sounds like a bad ending, but it ain't over yet. But listen, because of everything I just mentioned, what we've lived through, millennials, we are uniquely built for this moment. Yeah! That's right. I love that. Yeah. Millennials. Our constant state of urgency, born from crisis after crisis, have created a generation of people undeterred by insurmountable odds, never comfortable with accepting failure, unsatisfied with the status quo, willing to face danger head on, and determined to speak truth to power. I told him I'd be quick, so. We have watched with anger, despair, and incredulity. I wrote that and I still can't say it. As our country, our government, and our media capitulates to fascism time and time again. So today, we use our anger, our disgust, and our lived experience to call on those in power to impeach the President of the United States for violating his oath of office and causing irreparable harm to our republic.
Idiots. How you doing, Rusty?
This demand is made with urgency and the utmost importance, so that we may meet this moment and write the course of our history now. And to those in office now, I say this loudly: if you cannot muster the courage to do so, then you must resign your position in elected office immediately.
Rusty, boom. There you go.
So that others can serve this country with courage and purpose that your office demands. And to you, the faithful veterans of our nation gathered here today, I say, always remember your oath. We must understand what this moment requires of us all. The integrity to keep faithful to our Constitution, the honor to do so proudly, and the courage to do so even when we are scared. Finally, I will close by saying this to everyone. Live in this moment. Harness the urgency we share and the convictions that drive us. And so together that we may push this.
How you doing, Opinion Einstein? Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying this. All right. Welcome.
We will hold them accountable. Impeach, convict, remove. Impeach, convict, remove. One more time. Impeach, convict, remove. My name is Chairman DeVito. Thank you.
Our last couple speakers will be fast just like that because we got shit to do. Listen, this next guy describes himself as a relentless combat veteran who's pro-black and anti-fascist.
How you doing, Bubba? Welcome to the chat. Hit the like button, please, love. And the subscribe button as well if you are enjoying the content. These idiots are marching and protesting, trying to have President Trump removed from office. That won't happen.
Let's go, baby. Hell yeah.
In the show of Black Solidarity, I'm going to split some of my time with a Vietnam veteran known as Bandit Pop. My name is Ron Easton. I'm here representing the 76-year-old men who can't be here who fought in Vietnam. I'm here to represent the 58,349 names that are in that black piece of granite down the street. I'm here to represent the 500,000 troops that are buried in Arlington National Cemetery that our president desecrated by walking on a grave. I am not here to fuck around. Understand that. All right? My message is clear. I want you and all those bitch-ass cops out of office. All right? This is our country. We will not lay down and let some bitch take it from us. Especially some bitch with balloon spurs. Well, so understand, I didn't come here to play. I came here to make my voice heard and the voices of the heroes who made the ultimate sacrifice. Hell yeah, baby. I'm here representing the fucking wrath of my ancestors. Hey, look where the fucking country is at. How far has America fallen?
fucking pedophiles in office. Powerhouse boys who took a shit in the halls of Congress. And the most racist fucking president in history. Talking shit about black liberation. Motherfucking fake ass patriots on Facebook calling me a motherfucking nigger after I served this country for 22 years, 11 months and 4 days. 5 operational deployments. Cuba, 95. Bosnia, 96. Kosovo, 99. Hey, Pete, Whiskey Leaks Hexa, I didn't see you here. Iraq, 08. Afghanistan, 2013. Scam Bondi, I didn't see you here. You motherfuckers about to see the wrath. You can't do shit without black people. Every fucking war we fought this motherfucker. Black red-wing pilots torching the skies over Nazi Germany. You motherfuckers pray for us to keep them Germans off your ass in the sky. How dare you talk that shit? You think Pete Whiskey Leaks is ready for what's coming? No. You think you gonna stop this movement? No. It doesn't matter, man. At the end of the day, it's black liberation forever in this bitch, man. And whether it takes 10 months or 10 years, we're going to be absolutely relentless in our fight against white supremacy.
Right, Russ.
And this is for you there, you fat fuck in the Oval Office. Fuck Donald Trump.
So, again, it's the same old tired opinion Einstein, all fake medals from Cracker Jack boxes. Boom. This guy served here in this country. Rusty said, dude, newsflash, nobody hates you, bud. You hate me. Okay, Rusty. Are you right? We've been showing you videos here with the racism. Black Americans are allowed to say and do anything. Right? No one says anything.
Confederate soldier should be like this. Every motherfucking Nazi is gonna be like this in part 2. Understand that shit. Understand that shit. You will never fucking back down. You gonna fucking rule the day. You should have voted for the fucking black one, demons. Because now, voice is coming for your ass.
You saying the Nazis are gonna be like that? Isn't that sounds like a threat to me? Sounds like he was.
Damn!
Right, Beverly.
So when we rolling out, Rick? Listen, this next
yes, prosperity, they curse because due to a lack of intelligence. Boom. Right, Bubba. That's what I'm saying. Right. You served your country. I forgot how many years, but that's the best you can talk. Really?
All right, my friends, my fellow comrades for liberation. We are here today because we are done being lied to. We are done being manipulated. We are done watching this regime terrorize vulnerable people while pretending to be guardians of anything moral or just. Because we all know the truth. The people that they tell you to fear are never the people hurting the country. The people they tell you to hate are never the ones stealing your future. The real enemy, the real threat to our lives, our families, our democracy is the billionaire class that bankrolls the cruelty, the fear, and the division that keeps them in power over us. This regime has perfected an old trick. Find a vulnerable group, demonize them, dehumanize them.
That's the trick of the Democratic Party, honey. You haven't twisted. How you doing, Bubba? Bubba, thank you for the super chat, love. I sent you some hearts in the comment section. Thank you for your support, love.
Administration and the billionaires behind it have committed incalculable assaults on women and children in this country, physically assaulting them, stripping their rights, endangering their health, shredding their autonomy, and then turning around to blame black people, trans people, immigrants, or anyone else but them for the suffering that they cause. They shield their own disgusting predators while pointing fingers at innocent communities.
Rusty, see. I want them to stay out of mine too. Boom. RP, such peaceful people. Right. The party of tolerance, right? Yeah.
Allies and donors. And one of their favorite political blood sports has been targeting the trans community. Transgender troops have served and continue to serve with honor and dedication and courage.
They've been thrown out of the military, love. How you doing, God's light? Welcome. Hit the like button and the subscribe button as well, love, if you're enjoying the content.
Humanity. But this regime turned them into scapegoats as a spiteful reward for their faithful service. Every debunked lie about readiness, unit cohesion, cost, they dug up and repeated because their billionaire benefactors needed another
Beverly, who knows?
Public from noticing who is actually destroying their future. And while they attack trans troops, as well as women, black men, and immigrants who also serve this country with dignity, they have also weaponized the National Guard against the citizenry. They deployed guard units into cities not for safety, but for spectacle. Not for community protection, but for political intimidation. They humiliate governors, undermine command structures, and turn the military into a backdrop for their authoritarian cosplay. No soldier signs up to be a prop to a dictator's ego. And morale will continue to collapse. Recruitment will fall. Retention will crater. Service members are looking at this fucking chaos and saying, why stay? Why serve? Why risk everything for leaders who see us as disposable or even targets? A military without trust in its leaders is a military in danger. And the danger is coming from the top. This regime destroys lives at home.
Ronnie, boom. Me neither.
Terrorizes immigrants. Targets trans people. Targets trans people, throws troops into political theater, and then has the fucking audacity to claim that they're the defenders of children, of order, of safety. They are nothing of the kind. The only thing they protect are the billionaires, and they know if the people, all people, ever unite across race, gender, class, or uniform, the billionaires won't survive one election cycle. And that is why they need us divided. That is why they need scapegoats. That is why they need someone to fear. Anyone but themselves. But we are done playing along. We will not be fooled. We will not be divided. We will not be intimidated. And we will not stay silent while this fucking regime destroys our communities, our military, our safety, our democracy, and our future. We will defend trans people. We will defend immigrants. We will defend women, children, soldiers, workers, everyone under attack. And we will defend each other.
The mayor, boom. How you doing, Margie? Oh my God.
Because the real threat to this country is not the marginalized. The threat is the billionaire-funded regime currently in power. And we are not just here to complain about them, are we? We are here to say exactly what must be said. We want this regime impeached. We want this regime convicted. We want this regime removed. And we want them locked away for good. Not out of vengeance, though, but of survival, out of necessity, out of justice for all.
These people, no words.
guy say something because he claims his beard's better than mine. Bullshit. You might know him from online. USMC Angry Veteran. This is our last speaker. Then I got something for you guys. Please welcome Matt.
And Bubba, they don't understand. People don't dislike them, but quit trying to shove what you do down someone's throat. No one is shoving what they do down your throat. And that's what they think. They say people treat them bad and call them names. So you stop trying. If they stop trying to shove their lifestyle on other people, I think they would be better. Oh yeah, God's light. How you doing, CCD? Super Dave. Hello.
Fearful of their government. I'm standing here today to tell you that we are taking our fucking streets back. That orange piece of shit in the people's house who's destroyed a third of it for his fucking ego is going to learn a lesson when this is all over. The people of the United States are not going to sit by quietly and watch you destroy our fucking country.
Too late. The Biden-Harris administration did that when they flooded the country with millions of illegals.
Defense, Pete Hegseth, is not going to destroy the goodwill that the fucking United States military has built over 250 fucking years with the American people because he's got a patent complex.
RP said this is just an angry trans rally. Boom. Useful idiots, right, CCD?
Not the Federalist Society, not the Supreme Court, not the people in Congress. The people hold the power. I need all of you to take this energy that you have right now, following all these amazing speakers, take it back home with you and get fucking loud. Last thing. Those of us that took an oath to the Constitution, if you are not speaking up right now, we know exactly who you are. We see you and we won't fucking forget.
All right, check it out. We're going to do a thing that I kept it a secret on purpose. So if you're a veteran, raise your hand if you're a veteran in this crowd. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Right, Bubba. Exactly.
If you're an able-bodied veteran that can walk and still remembers how to march, we're going to march our ass to the Capitol. Listen, I want you to know the message before you march. That way you know what you're participating in. Yesterday, the asswipe who calls himself the president threatened our fellow veterans in Congress with charging them with sedition and hanging them by the neck. What a disgusting reality we live in. So I want the veterans in Congress to know that we, the veterans, stand behind their call to tell our service members to remember your oath. That's all they did. They said, remember your oath. And I stand behind them as far as that goes. And I want them to know that veterans are not to be fucked with. So what I'm going to ask now is, if you're on this side on the field, if you can move this way and clear it out a little bit.
Margie, that's what we said. Margie just joined us, and she said the rag around his neck tells me all I need to know about this group of people. Boom. Margie, you have that right. When I see that, I already know the situation. Yes. Absolutely.
If you can just move for me, right here. Appreciate you.
Oh, you're talking about Idi Amin. Yes. Oh, yes, my girls. I wasn't sure what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about Idi Amin, but I wasn't sure. I sure do. And I know what he did in Uganda. Yeah. And he was trying to throw the Indians out. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Please not while the colors are moving. Please. Thank you. Woo.
Tina, I told you I'm an avid history buff, so yeah, I know all about Idi Amin. Yes, Einstein. What is wrong with these people? Oh my God. So they came to give speeches and then to march. And their goal is to have President Trump removed from office. And again, they're wasting precious time. And as you can see, a lot of them are really old. They need to take the time that they have left and do something meaningful with their lives, because this is not changing anything. He's still going to remain their president, regardless of the shenanigans here that they're involved in. Ronnie, let me see. You see what they're saying? They didn't say this a protest when Jim Crow Joe Biden and the Skamala Queen, the Curry Queen, was in office. I know about the Stanford prison experiment, CCD. Yes. I used that in one of my classes. Students had to do a research on immoral experiments in American history. So that was one of them. The Stanford prison experiment, the Little Albert. I don't know if you're familiar with the Little Albert experiment, the Tuskegee syphilis experiment. So yeah, I know a lot about those. What in the cemetery is that on stage? So these so-called veterans now support these confused. Yeah, my girls. Yeah, as who was it that said it earlier? It's like this is a trans rally. What are these people doing?
Washington, D.C., Charlotte, North Carolina, possibly New Orleans next. So if you can.
Yeah, so is a better historian and teacher than Brandon. I'm a slave, Johnson. Oh, yeah, I'm an avid history buff. I love history. Right, Margie. That's what I'm saying. So they're out here protesting, making all of this noise. This is what the American people voted for. So I don't know. What don't they get? And again, they're wasting a lot of valuable time. Some of these people are really old. Why, Robert? Many are leaving our party and joining these monsters. Brenda, I know. What is wrong with these people? Here's some history from the leader of this rally. Jolly Good Ginger had a racist daddy and his mom divorced, and the dad and got with a black man and had a child. What a way to get back. Who are you talking about? This guy who's leading, the guy with the white hair? What are they talking about? They're talking about President Trump, and you know that's in reference, of course, to the Epstein files and all the things that they're saying about Trump. So now they're lining up and they're getting ready to march. This previous service man must have had some kind of brain trauma to now support. Yeah, my girls. Yeah, the days of the strong military men. This is what they're doing now? No, thank you. Tina, we don't. Miss Rolynn put Bobby Brown in the corner. I will. Don't be cruel. Because I would never be that cruel to you. God's light. Division is the name of the game, and too many refuse to see how they're being manipulated with very effective propaganda. Boom. Yes. Mary, you're fine, love. The man who was hosting and introducing the speech. Oh, that's Don Lemon's buddy. Okay, Prosperity. Thank you, love. Okay, so now they're marching.
Hold up.
Stay tight. Stay alive. Stay alive.
Head, hold up. Head, hold up. Hold up.
Step.
Hard on up. Hard on up. Left. Hard on up. Hard on up. Hard up. Hard up. Hard on up. Hard on up. We'll get straight down the sidewalk. Don't worry about it. Left. Hard on up. Hard on up. Hard on up. Walk through the car, Marine. Hold up. All right, let's go. Get it up. Clean up on the sidewalk. Clean up.
Everywhere I go.
Hold up.
So the speeches are over. Now they're marching. This is what they're doing to try and have President Trump removed from office. Give me a break.
Here's all up. Hey, Vic. Let this motherfucker know we're coming.
Everywhere I go.
Listen, when I say three, it's fuck Donald Trump. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Hands y'all up.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. I do what? Fuck Donald Trump. I do what? Fuck Donald Trump. I do what? Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump.
So again, what is this going to solve? This is crazy. OMG. So he remembers boot camp. They are Democrats and will attack people who support Trump. He is in my live video from the ICE detention center. Okay, Prosperity. I think someone was just asking if that was him. So yeah, so whoever asked that question, it is. My girls, I know one thing, not one of those servicemen would want a cupcake defending him in combat. You better believe it, my girls. This is good because it shows the fools that they are. Boom. Every one of them got their Gaza scarves on. Yeah, when you see that, we know the deal. God's light. Look at all those English-speaking illegals. Oh my God, this is crazy. They're really scary. Margie, I don't know what's wrong with these people. They weren't marching when Obama was using drones on U.S. citizens. They weren't marching when Obama was deporting millions. Boom. No lies were detected in that statement, CCD.
Check your luggage. Roll guards, post, let's go.
Have a back. Have a back.
Okay, someone was trying to fight them, and the police sort of had them removed. I think everyone was able to see that. Probably someone else who served in the military and who is disgraced at what they're doing here. God's light. It looked like someone was trying to approach them, and I guess the police thought a confrontation was going to ensue. It looks like the police sort of had them to not jump in their face as they're marching. If any of these folks are real U.S. vets, I'm a flying rabbit. Boom. Okay, God's light. Let me see, where are we? Probably going after that upside down flag. Yeah, probably a true veteran who is disgusted with what they're doing. How you doing, Buck Murray?
Stop saying Charlie, y'all. I don't know. I have no idea, brother.
Prosperity said his brother argued with people out there too, but stepped back when I was there protecting the ice is cool lady. Okay, thank you, Prosperity. Bach, we know you're working harder than a one-legged man at a butt-kicking contest. And that's hard. That's okay. Hard work is good for the soul. That's what I was always told. That's what the old people used to say. To support this kind of evil in the military because they know they don't have to serve alongside them. Yes. Yeah, we see the upside down American flags. Now, again, these are former U.S. military members. These are so-called veterans. So this is what they're doing. Yeah.
Marshals on traffic. I went straight across.
All right, so cop just came up to me.
Okay, so they're still marching. Notice the upside down. Yeah, they are rejects. Prosperity, so-called, right, Einstein. That's why I put that in front of that, because if you're doing this and you say you served your country, you have issues, okay? See what they're saying. Now they're just marching. His medals are fake. Boom. How you doing, Alan? Everyone who's here, hit the like button. If you are not already subscribed, guess what? Today is your day. Trump will probably label them negatively, in my opinion. Okay. Marsh and Mello. Yeah. Domestic and abroad. Yes, absolutely. But this is what they're doing. So, hello. Thank you, Greg. For the new folks who are just joining us, please hit the little thumb. Thank you, Bach Mari. Everyone's saying they like it. So, yeah, I thought I would leave it up. Prosperity, okay, and I just received an alert. Let me tell you what it is. Live time. Judge halts IRS sharing of taxpayer info for immigration crackdown. Oh my God. Did everyone hear what I just said? A federal judge on Friday barred the IRS from sharing tax return information that immigration officials aimed to use to deport undocumented immigrants, saying the practice violated a taxpayer confidentiality law. Boom. Wow. Well, all right, there you have it. This is why we have to make sure to stay vigilant and getting the truth out, because these same washed up people will turn out for the primaries in 2026. My girls, that's what I was talking about. And you're absolutely right. We can't rest on our laurels, right?
All right, color guard. When I say right face, you look to the front of me. I'm sorry, left face. Left. Hey. Color guard. Color guard. Right. Right.
Rusty, these men fought for our freedoms, even freedom of speech. So if Trump labels them negatively, then I'll consider it a win for these guys. Boom.
Veterans. We represent all 4 branches of the military, from the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines, the Coast Guard. We represent veterans of multiple campaigns in this country, from Kosovo to Cuba, to Desert Storm, to Iraq too, to Afghanistan, and even Vietnam. Our country called us to serve, and when it did so, we took an oath to the Constitution. I need to remind the guy sitting in the White House that no one took an oath to you. I need to remind our active duty and guard and reserve siblings in arms that you took the same oath that we took. An oath to the Constitution. This week, our sitting veterans in Congress reminded the service members of that very same thing. People who served in uniform and now serve in Congress told our service members to remember their oath. And the response from the White House was to call that sedition and to threat to hang them. To our fellow veterans in Congress, we got your 6. Do not back down. Do not be threatened by this wannabe tyrant. Do not be.
Yes, my girls. That's what yeah, for all my new folks here, if you can help us push out the videos, we need more people to see these videos because the midterms are upon us. The Democrats are already out here shilling. The black shields are out here shilling, saying that you're next and black people are immigrants too, and this is your fight. They're trying to get black people into the streets. This is what I voted for, so I'm not going into any one street protesting anything. Boom.
Voting in America.
Yeah, if you have Facebook, if you have Truth Social, share this stream out, folks. Thank you, my girls. James, you may be right. He may ignore these idiots.
And domestic.
Jesse, can you hear me?
Go for Jesse.
You're absolutely right. That may happen. We shall see. All right. If I can get 2 more people to hit the like button, we'll be at 60 likes. Yeah, every time you hit the like button, you help the channel to grow. The more people hit the like button, the more YouTube shares the video out. And if you ever see a hype button to hype the video, press that. That helps too. James, they forgot that part.
This is, oh, we'll do it right. I'm on right face. Right? Hey.
Forward. March.
All right. All right. Keep going, man.
Yes, represents Palestine, Martian Mello.
Make some noise.
up. Let's hear it. Rockstar. Here we go. Get it tight.
A word fucking amazing.
Get it tight.
Okay, we're gonna walk away. You know what to do tomorrow. We'll just casually walk back on the street. Hold the fucking line.
Who did he say? Hold the line. Who are they supposed to be? The second coming of Toto? Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold the line. Woo! Toto. I love Toto.
Johnny, slow down.
Trying to keep your boot heels.
Thank you.
Watch the stop sign, guys. Close it up.
Wait till that changes. When that changes, yes, correct. When that changes,
Route stepping back. Hey, Jolly, are we route stepping back or marching? I got you. I got you. I got you. Roger that.
Already.
All right, gonna have to go if I keep Einstein. Woo! Yes. Toto, yeah, I bless the rains down in Africa. I listened to Toto today. More jaywalking. Boom. How you doing, Jordan 249? Lord help these wannabe somebody that never been in no service, don't even know how to march. Oh my God. Jordan is just, are you new here, Jordan? Let us know so we can welcome you to the Rollyn's Reviews family. Hey, we've been laughing the whole time we've been on for these despicable, disturbing people. And their goal is to have Donald Trump removed from office. Oh, Jordan, you've been here before. Okay, love. CCD, I was overseas for 10 years. I'm proud to smoke some green, have a whiskey, and eat a steak sandwich with bacon. God bless America. CCD. Do your thing. All right. All right. So you've been you're just joining us, Jordan. That's what they've been doing. They had all these people up, and their favorite word is the F-bomb. Oh, CCD, hold on. Let me hold. You like the Carpenters? I have something to show you. Hold on. Now wait. Give me 1 second. CCD. I like the Carpenters too. Look it. Hold on. Here's one. just like me. They long to be close to you. Can you see it, CCD? There's one album. And then the singles 1969 until 1973. Boom. Ta-da! Yes, that is some sloppy marching. I have to agree. That was sad. Yes. Yeah, Brenda. Yeah. All right, let's see what they're saying here.
We got a message for the Democrats. For the Democrats. We got a message. We got a message for the Republicans. For the Republicans. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line.
So again, I don't know what they think they are going to change. Trump is going nowhere. He will serve his full term. Again, they're wasting a lot of precious time. Someone's getting arrested. Roni, when? What happened? Tell me, am I missing something, Roni? Anyone who is just joining us, please hit the like button. And if you have not already, why not subscribe? Okay, I promise you it won't cost one thin dime. Alan Boom. Alan, please say it again for the people in the back. All right, will you please? They're not changing anything. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. Nada. So Trump is not going anywhere until his term is up. So they're out there now. How you doing, Cinema Storm? Hit the like button, please, baby. They're out there now talking about holding the line. And again, I'm thinking, what is this, the second coming of Toto 1978? Hold the line. Love is in our ways on time. It's not in the way that you hold me. It's not in the way you say you care. Okay, well, here we go. Cinema. All right, let me close this out. Cinema, thanks for joining us, love. Yes, Einstein. Boom. There you go. My sentiments exactly.
Hold the line! Hold the line! Veterans, hold the line! Hold the line! Hold the line! Hold the line! Hold the line!
Einstein is cracking jokes. Einstein, you fit in very well here. Einstein said, this is huge. Almost 50 marchers. Woo! Hilarious. Oh my God. I have to agree. I do.
Look, politicians used to have roles.
For those just joining us, these people say that they are former military veterans. They had several people to speak and give a speech. And they say their goal is to have Trump removed from office. Brenda, they don't even know how to march in a straight line. Playing taps is disgraceful. Yeah, Roni. Yeah. Everything that they've done has been a disgrace. Everything.
to you all the time at Broadview.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm John with Facebook.
Yeah. I was doing the.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Margie, they are sad people. Obviously, Margie, I agree. The slinky. Okay, Tina, what are you laughing at now, Tina? Oh my God. Tina's laughing again. Okay. So all of these people say they're former military veterans, and they are trying to have President Trump and his regime removed from office. Good luck with that, because it's not happening, folks. You're wasting a lot of precious time.
And the laws written under it. We got to have their back. This is what we fucking do. No man left behind.
No man.
No man, no woman, no person. If you're American, we will not stand for this. We have your back. Hold the fucking line.
Hold the line. One of my favorite Toto songs. They keep saying hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right, everyone. So the rally's over. Let's hang around.
Where are we? Alan, the black flag that looks like the American flag is a sign of defiance and resistance. Alan, also a sign of the devil, in my opinion. Oh my God. What a disgrace. How are you going to serve your country and then turn around and do this? Really? Ronnie, yes. And you've heard me say, I live here at Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base. I see them, Prosperity. My girls. Wow. Just wow. See what he's saying.
That was at the National Mall. Right. He came up to me because I had a sign saying, I swore an oath to defend the country against all.
So the song F Donald Trump is playing, so I have to I had to shut that down so that the video won't be copyrighted. We don't want anything to stop the flow of the video. And if you want to help me, push the video out, again, if you have Facebook, if you have Truth Social, whatever form of social media, share these videos out. Please, please, please.
American City streets.
The song is still playing. Okay, Einstein, I like that song too. I'm mad at my government. They have been doing many nefarious things. Marshmallow forever they have, yeah. I did not. What did you say, Jeremiah? You said January 6th again on 11/20. You're talking about, upcoming. Oh, okay. Brenda, that's a very good question. Yes. Very good question. Yeah. Let me see if the song is done.
Not falter.
Song is still playing. Yes, Einstein. My girls would be calling me to come pick her up from jail, because I know she would. She'd be out there on her bullhorn screaming, "He's still your president, idiots." And I'm sure a fight would ensue.
Of course.
So yeah, so that's pretty much it, folks. They would hate me. Okay. Where are we? CCD, close my eyes forever. Ozzy and Lita Ford. Okay, CCD. But look at everything that they've done. They've tried to unalive Trump. They've tried everything that they can to make him look bad. Nothing has worked, and they still don't get it. Give up. You're never going to win. This is ordained by God. The providential hand of God saved President Trump for a time like this. I truly believe that. I do. In my heart, I do. Of course, Brenda, boom. But guess what? Trump is still standing. So they can say all they want. He's going nowhere. So they need to shut up and get a life. You can never know what it's like. Your blood like winter freezes just like ice. And there's a cold, lonely night that shines from you. How you doing, Crystal? How you doing, love? Hit the like button, dear. You wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use, and you would think that this fool could never win. Crystal, wait a minute. Let me do this before I forget. I need to speak to you now. CHRY. Okay. All right, Crystal. I wanted to let you know I didn't forgive you. I mean, I didn't forget you. I'm sure Trump will hear this and say, you know what? You're right. CCD. I'm saying everything they've tried to do, nothing has worked. And they're still trying to get him to leave office. These idiots. Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor and feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time. Picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still waiting for an explanation of a black upside down American flag. I tell you, they're evil. Okay, let's see what he's saying.
Because I want to retake this country from the dictator.
Hold on.
I know you gotta go, right? One more question.
So when he's done, I'll let you hear what that other guy is saying, and then we'll go. Oh, yeah. Crystal, how are you? Thank you for joining us, love. Crystal, if you have Facebook or Truth Social, please share the stream out. Thank you. Rollins, I bet your playlists are amazing. CCD, yeah. Journey, the Stones, the Bee Gees, the OJs, Isley Brothers, David Bowie, Donna Summers. Hey, you know it. My playlist is banging. Carpenters, ZZ Top, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, all of it. Duran Duran, Culture Club, Styx. Babe, I'm leaving. Say it once again. I'll be missing you. Babe, I love you. Oh, yeah, I love Styx. Oh, yeah. Rollins Reviews. I like all music. If it's good, it's good. CCD, yeah. CCD, I've done a few music reaction videos. You need to check them out. My last one I did was Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. There's plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year. You can find it here. Yeah, I love, oh my God, absolutely love the Eagles. Chicago, the Eagles. Oh, yeah. You would love my playlist. CCD, I'll find it and drop the link so you can check it out. That's one of my favorite Eagles songs. Yeah. They're still playing rap music. I'm going to let you hear this guy talk, and then we're going to get out of here. Oh, yeah. Steve Miller Band. Oh, yes. I've been to Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. Oh, my God. Don't get me started on the Steve Miller Band. Some people keep talking about me, baby. Whoa, take the money and run. That's what these people out there are doing.
You're absolutely right.
Taking the money and run. I'm sure Soros is signing these checks. Whoa, take the money and run. Oh, yeah, Mary. Yeah. I like Joe Walsh. I do. Life's been good to me so far. Here we go.
Do you want me to take my name tag off?
Why would?
Because it's got my name on it.
No.
Okay.
If you're comfortable with
Who
it
are you
on.
with?
So Status
Flair?
Quo.
Okay.
No.
I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I'm already on Heritage Cam anyway, so what the hell?
So tell me why you want to be out here tonight.
Because I want to retake this country from the dictator or wannabe dictator that has oligarchs backing him, theocrats.
Greg Foghat, slow ride. Take it easy. I'm a midnight toker. That's my favorite Steve Miller song. Oh my God, I love that song.
Backing him. I'm out here with all these amazing people to show this tyrant that the people have the power.
When did you serve?
From 1975 to 2005.
How you doing, Bubba? God bless you too, love. I'm getting ready to send you some hearts. Thank you. How you doing, Nibs Brooke? How are you, love? Good to see you. Yes. We talked today, correct? Everyone welcome Nibs Brooke. She is a new family member here at Rolynn's Reviews. Everyone, please send her some hearts. Send her some love in the comment section. How you, Nibs? Oh, we are glad you are here, dear. We are exposing Nibs. It is so sad. These veterans are out protesting. They want Donald Trump removed from office. They are a disgrace to the uniform that they once wore. Okay? They are. Okay, CCD. CCD, let me know. We can't play music here on YouTube. Let me know and we can go on TikTok and just sit there and you can listen to my playlist. I played Floyd. I played Cashmere by Zeppelin. I rock out. I played Free Bird by Leonard Skinner. I listen to everything. Oh, Einstein. Yes. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. You can check it anytime, but you can never leave. Yeah. I looked at and I do the research on the backstory of those songs. It's very interesting. Yeah, let me play this and I'm gonna drop this link for CCD. CCD, let me know if you want to go on TikTok and I'll just sit there and play music and we can talk about old songs and their meanings. Now, just so you know, CCD, my favorite group is the Rolling Stones. I've been to see them in concert. I've been to their home in London and bought paraphernalia, books, all kinds of collector's items when I was in high school. Crystal, Flock of Seagulls, and I ran so far away. Fun fact, I played that in my classroom yesterday. I just ran and couldn't get away. Oh my God, yes. I told you I am a music savant. I listen to rock, country, R&B, bluegrass. I listen to everything. And it's because I love music. Here it is. I found it. So I'm going to drop this link. And if I had time. Oh, yeah. Mick is 80 years old. He's still rocking out. Is there nothing I can say? Nothing I can do? Change your mind. I'm so in love with you. Baba, thank you for your support. Thank you for the super chat. I'm sending you some hearts. There you go, Bubba. Thank you so much, dear, for your support. Einstein. Yes. Private eyes. They're watching you. They see your every move. Crystal, the devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. Woo! Bad Company. Oh yeah, I love Bad Company. Bad Company. That's amazing. My mom was big into musicals and I listened to Mozart too. You took her to Austria. The closest I got to Austria was Germany. So yeah. All right, let's see what this guy is saying.
Can you talk about your service or why you wanted to serve?
Love you too, Bubba. Bubba, you didn't tell me who your favorite group was. Tell me. I love talking about me. I can talk music all day and night.
I joined the military in 1975, thinking I was going to Vietnam because I was a dumb, curious kid and I wanted to know what it was all about. I served in the Air Force Reserve for 7 years, went to college, got my degree, and joined the Navy as a naval flight officer. And I served 23 years in the U.S. Navy, all around the world.
When you decide to serve, did you ever think a president would call to hang his political opponents, invade U.S. cities with troops, Border Patrol, ICE, National Guard, and declare war with the enemies, the enemy within basically the American citizens? Did you ever think a U.S. president would come to that?
I never in my entire life. I'm 68 years old. I served in the military, president, and my government until 2017. That administration was bad enough. This administration has got a blueprint for destruction of our freedoms and our democracies.
Absolutely. Republicans love to wrap themselves in the flag and say they're the party of the veterans and they back the police. What's your message to elected Republicans who say nothing about what Trump is doing to our country, our democracy?
I call them false patriots. You can fly the flag, but if you don't honor the Constitution and if you thank us for our service, but then support a tyrant who attacks our own citizens with our own military personnel, who destroys our institutions from within, institutions that the American people have trusted for a couple hundred years, then I would say that they're betraying their oath, that they need to get in line.
President Trump's aides like Stephen Miller, Kristi Noem, they say America is being invaded by so-called illegal aliens, and we must defend our homeland. Is this just white supremacy? White supremacy.
What does this guy have? PTSD, all this stuff that he's saying. Thank you, Bubba. Let me send Bubba some hearts. Don't you know that you are a shooting star? Who brought up Bad Company? To me, they need more credit. They do. Oh my God, Bad Company. Woo! This guy is Einstein. Exactly. What the heck is he talking about? It's a part of my rock and roll fantasy. Woo! I can't with these people are nuts. And I know some people are like, why do you play, these things? We need to know what the enemy is saying. We really do. We need to know what they're saying. PTSD. Super CCD said he has PTSD and TDS. That's why he's mixed up. Okay. Yeah, something's wrong. Something's off. Yes. Oh my God. He'll get robbed by an illegal when he's walking around DC. Oh my God. All of you who are here now, make sure I'm going live tomorrow morning. There is a crime spree that some illegals have been involved in, and I was watching a video. I'm exposing it tomorrow. Don't miss tomorrow. I'm going live tomorrow morning. Oh my God. What is wrong? And you know, all you can do, and I know, again, people say, why do you watch? Well, you always need to know what the enemy is doing. But I don't care what they say. We know the truth, and they can't bring me down. You got me running, going out of my mind. You got me thinking I'm wasting my time. Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. Ooh, woohoo. I'll tell you once more before I get off the floor. Don't bring me down. Boom. Don't bring me down. Woo. They're not going to bring me down because what they're saying is all lies. So I listen, but I laugh. It's all fodder to me.
You see terrorism dressed up as patriotism?
It's not patriotism at all. It goes against our entire country. Our country was built by immigrants from the white people that showed up in the 1600s until this very day. This country, including my family, who
CCD, fun fact. I play that song in my classroom every week. And I don't mean the regular version. There's a 15, 20-minute version that loops on YouTube. And that's one of my favorite songs all time. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Aerosmith. Oh, yeah. Sweet emotion. I play Aerosmith too. Greatest hits. I love Steve Tyler. How you doing, Xavier? How you doing, Dorian? Yes. I told you I am a music savant. When you see these people here on YouTube and they're trying to build their channel and they're doing the songs, you can tell they really don't know the music, but they're trying to get their channel to blow up. I'm like, I am old enough. I grew up listening to that music. So I'm a music savant. I am. CCD, Rollyn's reviews my English teacher would play Enya during free writing. Oh, wow. Okay. These guys aren't veterans. They watch too many episodes of Goma Pow USMC. Alan, oh my God.
immigrated from Scotland and Ireland. We came here for a better life. These people risked their lives to come here to make their lives better.
And so this guy has been misled. All my new folks here, CCD, Bubba, all of the new folks, check out the videos. And we have spent billions. Brenda said trillions of dollars. Jamie's got a gun. I like that too. On illegals. They came here because the Biden, Jim Crow Joe Biden, and Kamala Harris, the Curry Queen, told those people. They came through several countries to get here to get the freebies. So stop it. Some of them had $10,000 in food stamps, free housing, free health care. Greg, Brenda, my girls, Bubba, Alan, Jeremiah, Dorian, CCD, Robert, Mayor. Tell me where we can go as Americans to get free food, $10,000 in food stamps, free housing, and free medical care. Oh, that's right. We're Americans. The Democrats are not going to give us anything. Boom. Someone tell me I'm wrong. And that's why I'm so angry about this entire situation. Alan, I don't know if you have children. Bubba, love your vibe. You just need to pop on and do you. Love it. Oh, thank you, Bubba. I don't know if you have children, Bubba. I don't have children. Bubba, if you have children, that would be like you leaving your house, going to their house, taking care, buying food for their children, buying clothing for their children, housing their children, and then you come back home and your children have no food, no clothing, nothing. That makes no sense to me. I cannot wrap my brain around that idiotic concept. I can't. Right, boom, Bubba. Yes. And so when something does not make sense to me, I'm not going to say, oh, well, no. You're spending my tax money. Thank you, Bubba. My tax money to take care of people who are not citizens. And newsflash, Bubba and my girls and Joel and Brenda and Robert and Dorian, all of these billions of dollars we gave these people, they were sending a lot of that money back home. So that's our tax dollars leaving the country. I have a serious problem with that. I do. TNT. Dynamite, yeah. And don't forget Ariel Speedwagons. Well, I'm gonna keep on loving you, 'cause it's the only thing I wanna do. I don't wanna sleep. I just wanna keep on loving you. Don't get me started. I'll be here all night singing. Yes, but Bubba, are you on board with what I'm saying? Bubba, I can show you my taxes from last year. I paid them almost $14,000 in federal and state taxes. If you're going to take my tax money, and you are, at least spend it on American citizens. That's all I'm saying. Yes, ice, baby. Where's Ice? Bubba, yes. And I'm glad, Trump. I'm so glad. Bubba, go back and look at my old videos. I said Trump needs to get rid of the EBT program, get rid of the Section 8 program. Those programs are full of fraud. I say gives maybe free housing and food stamps to the elderly, to the veterans, and to the disabled. Everyone else, figure it out. Make better life choices. I'm sick of it. People who live, how you doing, Abby? Welcome, Abby. People who live responsibly have to take care of the people who do not. And the people who do not live responsibly, they're all over TikTok bragging. They're out buying steaks and crab legs and any other food item they want. And they're people like you and me and Robert and Alan and Joel and how you doing, Aurelius? And Bubba and Crystal and Abby and Jeremiah. We're out, my girls. We can't go out and buy what we want because it's too freaking expensive. And so, yeah, Trump, scrap the EBT program. Scrap it. It's full of fraud. And a lot of people on it, they're making food and selling plates. It's a freaking con job. Oh, yeah. Abby, yes. Abby, let me know if you're new here, love.
It's just victimizing people and distracting from the obvious crimes of Donald Trump and his criminal regime.
Are Democratic officials doing enough to stop this rise of fascism?
No, I don't think so. They need to be louder. They need to be more aggressive. The gloves are off. The rules have gone out the window. We have to fight fire with fire.
Sir, the Biden-Harris administration had no rules. They flooded this country with all of these people. They told these people to come. I lay this out on the doorstep of Jim Crow Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, the Curry Queen. Oh, Abby is new. All right, everyone, welcome Abby. Abby is new. We're welcoming her to the Rolynn Reviews family. Bubba, I think, let me know. Make sure we welcomed you too, love. We are a family of people who use critical thinking skills, and we do the smell test. And if something does not sound right to us, we say hogwash, and we don't believe it. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the family. Yes, welcome. All of my social media handles are up under each video. So you can follow me on Truth Social, Instagram, and Facebook. So please, I don't have any followers on Truth Social because I just set the account up. So go on over, folks, if you're on Truth Social, and find Rolynn's Reviews. I'm there.
Do you want Jack or John? Which one do you want?
I'll go with Jack.
All right, Jack. Is there anything else you would like to share?
Yeah, maybe. I'm just proud to be.
Brenda Starr. Brenda, do you remember last night you were saying something and you were like, I don't want to sound like I'm racist? And what did I tell? Me and my girls both said, you say, if you're telling the truth, that's not racism. That is truth. Brenda, did we not tell you that, love? I don't care. We don't care what color the person is. If they did something wrong, we call it out. We're not going to do like the mainstream media, and they even tell lies. I showed you in a few videos ago where an illegal alien committed a heinous crime. They put his race down as white. And it's plain to see he was not, because they don't want the illegals to look bad. They're trying to skew the crime statistics. Stop it. Yes, Mayor, I listen to that song 2 or 3 times a week. The extended version. That's one of the best songs ever made. Yes. And I love the Cars. Shake it up. Ooh, ooh, shake it up. Yeah. I love the Cars. Oh my God. Yes. So yeah, we call it out, Brenda. Yeah, Tina. Don't we call it out on this channel? Tina, sometimes Black Americans drop in this chat and call me horrible names, and you moderators have to remove them. That happens because I don't pull punches. CCD, right. Don't let people separate us. Doesn't matter what your skin color is. We're Americans. CCD, boom. And I tell people, Dixie Dogs. Yes, Dixie, how you doing, dear? And like I tell people, I don't care who comes in here and calls me whatever. I am a Generation Xer. You cannot hurt my feelings. You can't. So if it makes you feel good to call me names, hey, you do you. Okay? That's fine. It doesn't bother me. I'm still speaking the truth about what's going on. Oh, yeah, Dixie Dogs. We're still here exposing the truth about what's going on. Dixie Dogs. These veterans, and I know I've been on for a long time. Hit the like button for me, folks. These veterans have been out protesting in Washington, calling Trump horrible names. They are trying to get Trump removed from office. So this video, if you go back and watch the replay, I have not changed my stance. I voted for Trump, and I like what he's doing. So we have to pay attention to what the enemy is doing. The 2026, I'm a little concerned because the Democrats have already started, campaigning. The 2026 midterms, if we lose, if they're able to flip a few seats, we're done. They're going to block everything. And I don't want to see that happen. Dixie Dogs, I love our vets. However, I will disagree with them when they are acting stupid. Boom. Dixie Dogs, exactly. Me too, CCD. When I was a little girl, me too. Yeah. And so that's just where we are. And we tell the truth. If the person is Black, I don't care, white, Hispanic, whatever. We tell the truth. And so, of course, we have people drop in here and call me horrible names. And I've had people drop in here, you hate yourself, you hate Black people. I don't care what people say. How are you going to fix a problem if you won't even acknowledge that that problem exists? You can't. Dixie dogs, yes. And don't come for these people, the black Democratic shills, the black gatekeepers, the black bully, the black preachers, in the so-called black organizations, NAACP, Congressional Black Caucus. They are doing nothing. If I could talk to Trump, I would tell him, shut down the Congressional Black Caucus, shut down the NAACP. These people are shilling for the Democratic Party. They're not doing anything for Americans. They are on that illegal immigration vibe. Boom. Yes, CCD. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And so that's just where we are. And Brenda, you've been here long enough. You know, we tell that you say what has to be said. No one is going to say anything horrible about you. No one's going to say, oh, you're racist. We know that word. People. Family has officially canceled the Victimhood Olympics for 2025, 2026, and beyond. Boom. Dixie Dogs. Did you know that? We canceled it. It's over. Who's gonna tell you when it's too late? Who's gonna tell you things aren't so great? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong but by who's gonna drive you home tonight? Woo, that's the best. One of the best songs ever written was Drive. Oh my God. Gotta love it. Dixie Dog. Some people just can't handle the facts and get so ugly. You see, boom. So anyway, these people need to get some type of business, start a new hobby, something. Trump is not going anywhere. So why would you go out there and protest for him to be removed from office? I don't get that. Okay, CCD. All right. Game. Okay. All right. But Dorian, it is. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think there was a minor glitch. StreamYard's been having some issues. They need to get it together. Mara, go read a book. Boom. Dixie Dogs. And again, they're not changing anything. So why would you waste your very precious time? I'll be live in the morning. So she called me dumb too when it came to me, my preferring Trump over Biden. Yeah, they're the party of tolerance until they see you don't subscribe to their ideology. And then the tolerance is thrown out the window. Yes, it is. Maybe those who were the soldiers that got kicked out for being trained. CCD, that's a good point. Okay, CCD, you could be right. Maybe. We want these men now. Okay. You got them again, CCD. You got them. Oh my God. Truth bomb. I mean, they say that they are for democracy and don't like the person who was elected. Right. So they're an oxymoron, basically. Dixie Dogs. Yes. Right. If they don't like it, leave. Deport them along with their illegals, and who cares? Bye. Brenda, yeah, Brenda, you say don't hold back. You say what you have to say. You know how we are on this channel. There are no filters, and we call it out. And no one's going to think any less of you. We're just calling out. When we talk, we're talking about things that are actually going on. And it's all truth. We're having fun. This is a great channel. Host, chat, mods. Thank you, CCD. CCD, and that's what I try to do. I share information, but we also have fun. That's important. CCD, I don't know what type of day you had at work. Dixie Dolls, I don't know what type of job, job you have, what type of day you had. Mayor, most of you know I teach high school. You know that, good days, bad days. But at least we can come here, share information, and have a good time. You have to realize all day I'm around teenagers at school. So when I come here, I'm ready to share information, but I'm ready to have a good time with you. Patriots don't stick together. Right, Tina? We can't let them separate us, but that's the game of the Democratic Party. Yes, Dixie, this is year 28 for me, love. You know I'm here at Fort Bragg in North Carolina. Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base. Yes. Thank God we have a good teacher. Oh, thank you, CCD. Yeah. I've been teaching here in North Carolina for 28 years. So I know a thing or two about education. I'm glad that President Trump shut down the Department of Education. It is nothing but a farce. There's nothing but fraud, waste, and abuse. No lies were told when Trump said that. He knows. Oh, wow, Dixie. Garage door company. Okay, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Asheville. I'm a couple of hours from Asheville, CCD. If you know where Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base are. Yeah. Great money laundering scheme as well. Yes. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Dixie. And I tell my students, everyone can make it. And the Democrats have lied to so many people. The Democrats try to keep people poor and dependent. Like we saw when the EBT stopped due to the government shutdown, you had people out here losing their minds. This is biblical. Don't depend on someone else. Depend on your creator and get out and get a job. Veterans, elderly, disabled. I'll go to the end of the world to help them. Everyone else, figure it out. I'm in Michigan, but we occasionally make it to North Carolina. Wonderful place. Yes, CCD. I've lived here for a while. I've lived in Pennsylvania and New York as well. Okay. Yeah. But I'm probably this is probably where they'll plant me, here in North Carolina. If you know where the Greensboro area is, because that's where I went to college. And so, and as a kid, we came south every summer. So that High Point, Greensboro area, that's probably where I'll be planted. Omar, oh my God, Dixie Dogs. Why are we allowing all of these foreign-born people to obtain office in our country? We as Americans can't go to these foreign countries and obtain office? I'm done. I'm done. 18 President Abraham Lincoln that quoted the Bible, a house divided by itself. Yes, he did. Dixie Dogs, yes. Look, I tell people I don't discriminate against people, but before I vote for someone, I want to see some papers. Where were you born? Where were your parents born? So the birther movement needs to come back, because we are voting all of these people into office. And look at Omar. Now, I think they said now she's caught up in some scandal. When they get in office, they don't do anything for Americans. They're helping their own communities. And I have a problem with that. I'm East Coast, West Coast, grew up in California and lived in Florida. Boom. All right, CCD. All right. Speaking of Florida, the waiting is the hardest part. Now, you know, I love Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. So I'm free falling. Oh man, I love some Tom Petty. Woo! If you're born in another country, I don't think you should be allowed to have any political. Oh, boom, Tina. We as Americans can't do that. We can't do that. But they come over here and we vote them into office? I have a serious issue with that. Dixie Dogs, I guess I tried to forget about them. I don't like them very much. Yeah, Dixie, right. CCD, yeah, I love you. I know. Let me know if you like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. We sure can't. Oh yeah, and one of my favorites. You got lucky, babe, when I found you. Tom Petty, R.I.P. We can't do that, Dixie Dogs. But we elect all these people and think that they're going to do what's best for Americans. They're not. Mayor, you love Tom Petty? Oh, yeah. Eddie Rabbit, too, because I love a rainy night. Ooh, ooh, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. Oh, my God. R.I.P. Eddie Rabbit. Oh, yeah. So that's what we do on this channel. Did you see, who did I drop that link for so long ago? Did you see the link that I dropped? CCD? I'll drop it again because it's been so long. Yeah, I did. Let me know how you like my Hotel California music reaction, which I loved doing. All right. All right, folks, it's Friday night. Oh, you see it? Okay. Leave me a comment. I will respond. Make sure you check me out in the morning. For those that don't know, ICE federal agents are here in North Carolina. They're in Charlotte. They're going to Raleigh. If they go to Raleigh tomorrow, I may go to Raleigh. I'm only about an hour from Raleigh, our state capital. I may go there and live stream. I don't know. I need to pray about it first. Okay. Because I don't know if I want to be out there with those crazy people. All right. So I'll be live streaming. I don't know, maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock, 12, something like that. And it may be Dixie Dogs. Yeah, those people are nuts. Thank you. Thank you. Dixie Dog. Yeah, I want to be careful because I have to go to work Monday. So I don't need to be pepper sprayed. I don't need to be beaten or any of that. These people are nuts. And if they see that I'm out there and I'm not supporting their cause, they start acting crazy. And, you know, as Tina said, they're demons. They act like demons. Yeah, thank you, Greg. Yeah. Thank you, Brenda. Oh, yeah, Brenda, love you. Brenda, make sure you check us out in the morning. Which song do you love, my girls? Which one? I have so many. I'll come on tomorrow singing some songs before we get into our live stream. Running down a dream. I need to go listen to my Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers now. Or my Carly Simon. CCD, do you like Carly Simon? And then I have David Bowie albums. Oh my God. And then the album that was in everyone's home. Everyone, black, white, Hispanic, everyone had this album. Everybody remember that? Bowie, CCD, Allen. Carly. You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain, so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you, don't you, don't you. Carly Simon. Ah. Am I taking you back, my girls? I know I'm telling my age. You're taking me back to a better time in our country, and I love it. That's why me and my girls, I'm telling you, I go back and sing these old songs, Alan. My girl, Alan said he doesn't have any kids that he's aware of. Alan, Mara, Dixie, my girls, Brenda, who else? CCD. I go back and sing these old songs because we didn't have wokeness in this country. We all got along. We didn't have all of these race hustlers everywhere telling us that white people hate us and don't have anything to do with white people. They're all racist. You can't make it in America if you're black because of white supremacy and racism. Thank God my parents did not instill that garbage in my head. The older you get, you start to love your parents even more because you didn't realize. And now that when you're older, you start thinking about, oh, Brenda, yes. You start thinking, how you doing, Caesar? Thanks for checking in. Love you. But you start thinking about these things. What if I had been raised, oh, you can't make it. White supremacy and racism are going to hold you down. Where would I be, Dixie dogs? Dixie, we did. Fun fact, Dixie. In Whitehall, Pennsylvania, there was me and one other black person in the school. Guess what? I had no problems. None. None of the teachers treated me bad. None of that. So again, I'm glad I didn't have parents that raised me like that. Thank God. I lived in St. Louis until second grade. We lived with black folks and we played and had each other. Yes, CD, I did too when I was younger because I wasn't raised. Right, Dixie Dog. Dixie Dog. The black gatekeepers, the Democratic shields, the black politicians, the black preachers are all in bed with the Democratic Party. That's what they keep telling black people, to keep them scared and dependent. And the Democrats are never going to do anything for black people. They have their vote already. They don't have to do anything. But they're doing everything for these illegals. So why would you continue to vote for someone who despises you, who hates you? I'm just saying. Brenda. Okay, Brenda. Perfect. So I'm glad now, like I said, I understand now that I'm older. I'm glad my parents did not raise me like that. I had to perform. And I wasn't told, oh, you don't try it. White supremacy and systemic racism are going to hold you down. No, it didn't. Because I know my parents, I had to perform. That losing and failing was not an option. I had to. So some of you may not understand, because sometimes I have a white coworker ask me, and they genuinely don't know. So I tell them. I think this was after the George Floyd fiasco. And we know that was a joke. And I had a white coworker to ask me why, not all the time, but sometimes when the police officers try to pull over a black male, especially, why do they run? And I said, well, it's socioeconomic. There's a demographic inside the demographic. So that demographic inside the demographic, and I'm talking about those on the lower socioeconomic scale, they tell their children constantly, the white man hates you. You can't make it due to systemic racism and white supremacy. That's holding you back. And that's not what's holding them back. Their bad choices in life are holding them back. Dixie Dogs. Well, they needed a new voter base. Many folks are waking up. Boom. Yes, yes. Say it again, Dixie, for the people in the back. My folks are white, and the woman who watched me when they went to work was black because she was a good woman. That's it. CCD. And we all have experiences we can tell people about. So don't come telling me, all white people are racist. No, 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 no. I've had white people be very good to me. So if you coming to me with that nonsense, because I even talked to me and Prosperity were talking about that. And we were talking about, and she's in Chicago, some of our personal experiences. But you're going around here telling lies. Oh, all white people hate you and you can't make it. That's a bald-faced lie. Dixie Dog, if parents love you, they will tell you you can be anything you want to be. You put your mind. Dixie, that's what I was told. I wasn't told these lies that these Democratic shields and these black Democratic puppets tell black people to keep them on the Democratic plantation. I was not told that as a child, and thank God I was not. My girls, boom. And my dad, he's 90. He's still alive. So I still have to perform. CCD, you are kings and queens, but everyone is out to get you. You're going to fail and die young. No wonder kids are confused because their parents are telling them, filling their heads with these lies. So when the police pull them over, they run because their parents have lied to them and told them they're trying to kill them. I've seen it in the school system. Yes, Jeremiah, I was in Hampton, Virginia, and I had friends who were black, listened to rap, hip hop, and other genres, and went to a predominantly black school system. Right, Jeremiah? Thank you for that. Robert, they have the flag upside down because they're doing it to be disrespectful. The only thing I can do as a white man that some can is hide in the snow. I'm really white. That's okay. CCD. You're the way your creator made you, and that's so you're exactly how you're supposed to be, CCD. That's fine. Jeremiah, I can't be racist because hate begets hate. Yeah. Well, if black people can't make, then how did Abomination become president? Right. My girls, exactly. And you know, I've done a video. You were here, my girls. Jeremiah was here too. Robert was here too. With the black family that owned the $1 million mansion. And then they hired a black landscaping company. And then the guy threw a party in their home. There are a lot of black Americans that are doing well. But you don't hear the black race hustlers talking about them. Every black person does not live in the ghetto. But to hear the black poverty pimps and race hustlers talk, that's what they want you to think. Marsh and Mello. Mayor! Oh my God, Mayor is acting up again. I love it. Woo! So yeah, that's what we do on this channel. We expose. No, many, right, Dixie Dogs, right. But I'm saying these black race hustlers and poverty pimps, when you hear them talk, they're always telling you you can't make it. And again, I know many who are doing well. I'm sure just like you do. They have nice jobs, nice homes, but the poverty pimps are out here telling lies. And they want you dependent on them for their little freebies, their little handouts, which you never have anything, just enough to barely break even. Get out of here. You better work as long as you can, as long as you have your health. Oh, Dixie Dogs, they straight up do it for a paycheck. Yes. CCD, Beyonce didn't get rich from only black people supporting her. Again, if you're cool, nice, yeah. Exactly. That's why I don't like Lil Wayne's music. I don't. He's a rapper, but I don't like his way, his style. I don't like the things he says. But I give him credit. I have respect for Lil Wayne because when the George Floyd riots got started, because you know that's where he was from. They wanted Lil Wayne, Black Lives Matter, and all these black poverty pimps and race hustlers wanted him to speak out against white people and racism and how horrible the police are, and he wouldn't do it. Turns out this man, this white police officer, I think when Lil Wayne, I don't know how old he was, but he was a young teenager, and he was shot a bunch. This white police officer, I think, took him to the hospital or whatever. This white police officer wound up saving his life. So they turned on Black Lives Matter, and all the black race hustlers, the poverty pimps, turned on him and called him all kinds of horrible names. He was like, no, I'm not sitting up here talking about how racist white people are. And he said, and to be honest, most of the people that buy his music are white. So he was like, no, I don't want to hear that. And they turned on him. Just like they turned on me. Who cares? Right, CCD? And you know it. Comedian Chappelle brings up the race thing, and his Brenda, that Mr. Bigsby, that old black man that's in the KKK. Oh my God, comedian Dave Chappelle. that old black man, Mr. Bigsby, and he's up there at the Klan meeting talking about white power. You know, he's blind. Oh my God, that is one of my favorite skits. That is hilarious. Mr. Bigsby. Woo! So we're done, folks. Al Simpin Sharpton. Yeah, Al Sharpton. Dixie Dogs, you know what I'm talking about. That skit. Oh my God, it's hilarious. I love it. Roly Poly. Yeah. Yeah, just they're race hustlers. They're doing everything for a check. They're mad. The Democrats want them to get black people back on the Democratic plantation because so many people have run away. Just like during slavery time. Same thing. Boom. We're done. I have enjoyed you all. I have to look for that skit. It's here on YouTube, Brenda. Look it up so you can get a laugh. It's hilarious. Just type in Dave Chappelle as, I forgot his first name, but his last name is Bigsby. The old black man who's in the KKK. It's hilarious. Yes, CCD. And again, why can't we look at things like that and laugh? Yeah, pork chop and greasy ham bone. My girl. That's all right, Dave. You're great. I enjoyed all of you. Hey, when we end this live stream, come back and leave a comment under the video, and I will respond. If not tonight, then tomorrow. I've enjoyed you all. Please enjoy the rest of your Friday night. I didn't mean to take up this much of your time, but we were having so much fun. CCD, email me if you want to go on to me. Maybe me, you, and Jeremiah and my girls can go on to my TikTok account. I can do a live stream over there, and we can play all kinds of music. My email is lsibert@ymail.com. Let me know. And look up under all my videos. You will see all of my social media handles is Rolynn's Reviews. Mayor, that was fun. Yeah. I watched that skit with black folks, and we all laughed. I think I'm gonna do like Brenda. When I get off this live, I think I'm gonna watch it. I need to like Dixie Dog. Thank you so much. Nothing gets going till later anyhow. Some jitterbugging and swinging going on at the House of Blue. Okay, Dixie Dogs, have fun, love wherever you go. Please be safe. Watch your surroundings. Okay, CCD, that's an L, not an I. So as soon as you shoot me an email, I'll respond. That's LSIBERT. A lot of people think it's an I, but it's a lowercase L. Okay, as soon as I get your email, I will respond. So that way, if you don't hear from me, you know I did not receive it. Okay. Yeah, Dixie Dogs, be careful of your surroundings. I don't want anything to happen. People are crazy. Yeah, Key and Peele. Yeah, they're crazy too. Key and Peele, especially the substitute teacher. Hey, Aaron. Woo! All right. Okay, all of you enjoy the rest of your Friday night. I love you. Be safe. And I'm coming to speak to all of you right now, and I'll speak to you as long as you are in the comment section. And I'll stick around. I'm on my way to speak to you right now.